Amos Pikings, the tech prophet. Please, I want to be seeing his. He's not going to come up until he's seeing a lot of follow. Let's start following. Yes, that's it. Amos Pikings, the tech prophet. Start following. Start following. If you're on Facebook, start following. That's the Amos Pikings. Nigeria will call it Amos Pikin, but the pronunciation is Amos Pikings. Start following. If you're on Facebook, do the same thing. Follow. So you will follow CGMI Miracle Center. You will follow all our speakers today. Now your payment will be that. Don't worry, at the end I will stick on my own. You follow me too. Alright, so he's the CTO of DigiHub Tech Solutions. DigiHub Tech Solutions is a tech startup in Benin City that is involved in development of software, and we also do training for everything tech, right? So any aspect of tech we dey run on. Okay, and he's also one of the largest tech. You are sitting with somebody like that here. Senior, I'm not joking. You know why we are talking like this? When we went to Lagos recently for African Tech Expo, you hear the name? You hear the name? African Tech Expo. By the time we walked into the hall, we have not even walked into the hall. We're just at the gate. People are just coming out saying, tech prophet, tech prophet, tech prophet, tech prophet. Ah. People being guy, I say, ah. So they know you reach like this, ah. I said, I don't know before. We got inside the hall, that was just the end. So I now have to say that the event, they're supposed to name the event Amos Pikings Meet and Greet instead of African Tech Expo. Because everybody, I can say without exaggerating, up to 80% of the people there, exhibitors. In fact, when he had to sit at one place, people were not coming to come and be like, you know those audio meetings that used to come and pay homage to. Now so people were just coming to meet him there. It's as if they gave him his own special exhibition stand. So that's how much, right, of impact and influence he has had in the tech space in Nigeria. So we are privileged to have somebody like that. Yes, celebrate God for that. Celebrate God for that. We are privileged to have somebody like that talking to us. You see, this thing that we are having here, if it were held in Lagos, I'm very sure, I've been telling him since, I'm very sure that this place might not be able to take us because of how much his reach has gone to. In fact, recently, Unilag invited him to speak. I'm saying it this much so that you can know who is talking to you. Fine, we are also blessed that he's our member in Miracle Center. But beyond that, he also has a global reach. Okay? So with Jesus' joy in your hearts and with a standing ovation, yes. Please let's stand and keep clapping as we make welcome Amos Pikings, the tech prophet. Yes, keep clapping till he comes up. Keep clapping till he comes up.
But you don't put up. Take a good now, take a good life. Press that.
I don't know.
Okay.
Never reach there.
So, good morning everybody. Welcome, sir. I'm Sonny Amos. And yes, I'm the CTO of DigiHub Tech Solutions. You know, Tech is the home. He's actually the founder of the company. He's just quiet. And then,
Yes. No.
I'm a software engineer.
Hello?
By profession, not just
I'm still in town. Soon on my way.
People that say I'm software. They were software engineers. I'm a software developer.
They only refer to as the anchor now, but once I'll solve them my way right now.
It's outside
Smart.
of
Where are you?
I know
What's
this
your
I'll
problem?
solve it.
What's your problem?
that's why I intentionally do it as speaking it so that no thing saying that one more AI.
How many you receive?
How can we have intelligent people in Africa and Nigeria too?
They don't start. They don't register. Go set the
I know
second
they
camera.
work something.
I would
That
start like
one you plug for this thing. The one you plug, you never.
Then we hear the stories of AI will always take your job. See, I didn't say AI will take you. They say always take your job. I mean, is there any job in this life that AI will take? I know of. Is there any other one that maybe you want to mention anyone that AI will take? Yeah?
you
So
guys
there's
are
at least AI will take everyone's job.
all almost like 90%. 70%. Can we have like 2 jobs that we think AI will take?
See why, it's not invisible.
Nothing. They play.
It's not invisible. So.
They play. Even medicine never secure. They talk nothing. Which one? Very well.
I still want this thing. Where your earpiece?
Can AI do any job? Eh? You say yes?
All do not even
Check
know
Yeah,
check
so-
out the earpiece.
Why? I need somebody to stand up to talk. Why? Somebody said robotics. Why? Where's the person? Okay. Stand up now. Why? Why do you think so?
Take. What do you know even there?
Coupling machine, right? Okay. So. Okay. And so it will automatically know the parts that. So
Okay,
I don't
I hear
think
that
it's
sound.
totally robotics.
Check it
It's
out.
robotics with
I'm
AI
not
together. That's fine.
Yes,
So,
yes, it's
man,
coming
not
back.
talking about two will still collect.
Message
Even
them.
mechanical
I've
things.
replied them.
What of carpenter?
Ah, Reverend Charles.
What do they here? On our let's see today.
It's not possible for carpenter. Okay, carpenter still get job.
Hello, sir.
Can assist. If,
I'm fine,
if
sir.
robotics
Fine, sir.
with AI can take.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Say carpenter say.
I'm in church.
Mechanic don't
Inside
have
the
power
office.
carpenter.
Okay, don't they?
All those your serious carving of serious. There was a place to me and Good News that my wife went to in Lagos. They call it Is it Oka Abiocha? We saw some serious furniture work. You know all those carving. You think saying a human being they really do them, the clean ones. Look how they play. So you mean there's no job that AI will not take over? Eh? Yes, maybe. Now my wife works, so AI no collect am. Maybe. But the thing is, it's 2 sides of a coin. It's head and tail, or let me say, it's both positive and negative, or what they will call false negative, or positive false. AI can take every job. I did on top of that, but say God them jobs. But AI can take every jobs, and AI too cannot take all jobs. It's 2 sides of the coin. What bridges the gap is you, as the user. So me, I'm here today, and I will not tell you. I'm not here to tell you AI tools. If I dey give na AI tools, I know if you finish them. I know inside AI tools there are AI tools too. But somebody very good with that is coming to give you AI tools. Now, I want to just prepare your mind around AI generally, so that we'll not have the issue of, since the moment, some of us even did there, since the moment you started using AI, most of them don't dull finish. If they call your name now, say you go need to think twice before you feel answer, because you're not sure it's your name. If they say GPT now, your ear go stand. So, how many of you also believe that there's this school of thought that said people have been becoming more dull since the making public, let me not say invention, because AI has been around for more than 20 years now, I don't know. So public announcement of AI, since then people have been becoming more dull. You agree or disagree? There's a school of thought that says that. You agree, Abi? Partially. How many of you experience this thing? Now, if you use, because most of them are not in a ChatGPT now, they use. So if you If you want to think of something, if you just want to think and you just send a stress to your brain, you just open your laptop. I don't catch all of now. Not sure, Abi. So before you know, you are now progressing down the rabbit hole from one day thinker to everything you are doing. You are searching the solution from AI. Some of them don't even forget say Google they exist. So, and I know say the talk say brain are like muscle, Abi. The more you train it. So with these few points, do you think we are getting duller or we are not? Lazier. Lazy is part of it, but that lazy is becoming indirectly making us waiting. No, load of pricing even different. So I'm not giving you tools, but I want to prepare your mind around that the entire AI saga. Because my own point is, you need to first start looking at AI as a tool, not a replacement. That's why I said AI can take your job, or maybe cannot take your job. You are the determinant factor. Yes. There was a content I did some months ago, how to make money with AI. I think you should go and watch it. I also did not mention tools. I just gave different ideas how to make money with AI. How many of you believe that, or if you read newspaper a lot or you study, during the, is it what they call it now? Is it gold rush? Now, don't hear them before. Or the industrial age. Or when they discovered oil, crude oil. Who made money more? Who do you think made money more? Why not they look me now? On a Gen Z for year, I know say this guy no be Gen Z. So, who made money more during the discovery of crude oil? Is it the country that owns the crude oil, or the ground where they see them, or the people at the top, or the company that makes things that use the crude oil, or the people that dig the crude oil, or I'm mentioning many things, or the people that transport the crude oil, or the middlemen? Who make money pass? You said? You people are smart. So, if you look at Microsoft Word, for example, I remember when I was younger, I don't know if they're not there again, so if you don't see them. Those days on the streets of Lagos, you will see guys with folder. They know they find job. They are coming to your company to tell you about a Microsoft tool that you need for your company. That tool might be $5, but they can't tell you, say that tool at $25. And when you are paying to them, they are doing the subscription for you. Would they make more money? So what am I trying to say? If you do your job as the correct person, the link between the AI models, I will explain what that means. Maybe some of them don't know. And the AI tools, you go actually leave the company with one. If you think well. If you actually think very well. When technologies emerges, when new concept comes, when new theories come, new invention, is always the middleman. Because the middleman be like the marketer. Abi? And I take tell you, and you take collector. Abi now? Some of you don't even visit website. How many of you have ever sat down? You need to do something and you think AI can do it, and you open Google and search, can this be done, or how to do this with AI? And I lie. The first thing where you go na ChatGPT, and I lie. Exactly. So let's go on. I have slides, but I don't know whether there's no need. Let's go on. I want to talk about the productivity problem. We first know that being busy doesn't mean you are productive, Abi? Like me, I have not slept like this until now. That's one of the prices we pay as software engineers. And we go quick old. Glory be to God. But the fact that I didn't sleep does not mean I'm productive. Does it mean that? Does it mean I'm productive? Or let's even say as an instrumentalist, I came to church and started rehearsing keyboard overnight. It doesn't mean I'm productive, because we need to check which are the rehearse. The word music has moved, and maybe I see the rehearse Sunny Ade, for example. Does that mean I'm productive? But if I was rehearsing Sunny Ade to make it better, That's being productive, Abi. So being busy is not the same thing as, in fact, on my slide, there's one big equal and sign. We call it not equal to under programming language. It depends on the programming language. Being busy does not mean you are productive. Meaning that if you are in your office, if you watch my video when I was talking about this program, I said, if you know that you be admin staff or your work for office na paperwork. You know, we tech people, we don't like those kind of job, and they don't like us too, Abi, because we are the one that used to come and we say we want to automate everything, and you come like say you no get job again, Abi. Okay. If you work in the office from morning to night, most of the time you deal with normal practical office secretary, you know, you deal with Excel sheet, Abi. Abi now no Excel pass. And then you know Microsoft Office. I've been there too before. When I was like 15, they work for Business Center. Now they use Microsoft Office pass. And then you know how to do slides if you know how to PowerPoint. And then, you know those days, you could sit down typing something for over 17 hours of about maybe 60 pages. Right? In that case, that time, we will say the person is productive. Maybe they do the job. But now if you spend even, let me not use myself to compare, so I just assume. If you spend 3 hours typing out 100 pages, do you think you are productive? Everybody still they do am. You are just being busy, oh. You see? We listen, we don't judge. For here, we judge you. You are just being busy. You are not productive. Because that same job, your boss can get somebody to do that thing in 4 to 5 minutes. How many of them don't see that cursive AI advert? You know, they see this the kind of thing they advertise. So, the productivity problem now is let me read this out to you. Let me tell you what productivity means, or being productive. Producing valuable results with less wasted time. That's number one, the time. Number two, the one you don't always think of, energy. Because I don't want to kill you past, Abi. It's not even the time, it's the energy. Another person can do something for 1 hour and use more energy than you that did something for 15 hours, Abi. Energy. Then, where is it again? Energy, repetition, and avoidable errors. You see what I said? Let me go over it again. You might want to write it down. Producing valuable results with less wasted time, energy, repetition, and avoidable errors. If you look at all this thing I just mentioned, if you are default in one, it means just forget, you are not productive, period. If we still see errors that are probably mainly avoidable, you are not productive. If you are doing repetitive tasks, you are even the worst case of all. I know the AI automation. And then if you are doing small thing and your energy is going, even we that are doing coding, we can't even say that. Because even AI now can write most of the code for you, Abi. You just do the thinking process. I will still get to that. So if you are lacking in one of any of these things, sincerely, I say you won't like give yourself, you are not productive. Meaning that if you are doing a 9 to 5 job and it's an admin job, a management job, and you still spend that 9 to 5 doing that job, they're supposed to sack you. You go bless our wicked, Abi. Sincerely, they're supposed to sack you. Because that your job, somebody can do that job from morning to night, that same job, in 30 minutes. You know, you don't even need to the office. You don't need to come. You know, if I don't need to know now. That's that one. So, that's the productivity problem. Let's now look at what is AI good at. Since I don't already start with, no replace your brain with AI because we are getting dollar every day. So if we're now saying AI will make things easy and then you can do 15 hours job in 30 minutes. You know your better may just give them everything they do, Abi? But also will now become dull. Let me list some things that AI is good at. The first one, AI is good at generating. We use that one every day. Let me tell you another example of generating that I won't use the normal example. My boyfriend said so. what should I do? That's weird, Abi. Now they do faceless like I know they do one. My boss said this, and I don't think I like it. What do you think? My husband is always, or my wife is always like this, like this, like this, like this. How do you think I should respond? Now, like they do one now. I'm always on the internet. I feel do small scraping. I bring most of now that I just come out now. We go see your chat history. It's true now. Or there's this guy always behaves like he's smart. How can I also become smart? Never start. So that's another level of generating. I'm not talking about just say generate letter, generate email. That's another things that you are supposed to mostly think deep on. You don't outsource them. And not be waiting the same way you outsource with that one. No. So your thinking process becomes dampened, and then you don't did the cobweb, don't did there. So in all those moss, all those white moss for house, you don't did your brain. They will need to do chemical washing for her. So generating, I don't digress. AI can produce emails, can produce reports, can write proposals, Abi. AI you can write this down, can do social media posts. AI can generate lesson plans. I don't think there should be any teacher that still, I don't think there's any teacher that should still be writing lesson plan. It go shock you say they do. Okay. You can use AI to generate job descriptions. You can use it to package meeting agendas. Abi? Okay. But the bottom line of this is under generating. Make sure AI is the one creating the first draft. That's the most important line. Inside this one I just talked. Make sure it's AI that is creating the what? Not the final draft. Let me give you the normal way we wanna take the work. AI, blah, 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 blah. And then you just copy, down, and paste. Some of you in Nigeria, if they use things like Pangram or Trinity, you know pass. If they use them for some schools, you go fail. That's, you know, if you graduate. So, AI should do the first draft. First draft does not mean idea generation. Don't mistake the two. First draft is different from idea generation. You don't cook the idea, you don't give them. The expansion, like how to arrange them, you don't give you. You carry it and start processing it. In that case, you are still the man in the middle, Abi. You are still the one working. Your brain is still, presently, because we train a lot of young people in software engineering, and then we give assignments. Sometimes my assignment feel reach like 15 pages, no mind me. So, and then you see that maybe I give it like 3 p.m. today, by 9 p.m. person don't submit. And he submit correctly, everything correct. But really, he really do one. No, really, think on. So I don't drag. I will not tell you that, na AI, no wala. This is what I do. It always works. They do it for me for my final year project in school. The lecturer just go inside the code. Now you do it, yes, let me do it. He just copy one place and deleted it. They run program, run it. Go here, fix them. It always works. So if you just give AI, some of them just upload the assignment straight to AI. GPT will just write the whole thing, and they will. You know the funny thing? They will submit the exact document that GPT gave them to download. So you will have that _ digihub _ React Native _ assignment _ by Amos Pikins. No problem. I don't get problem with you because we use AI too. But I will just open the assignment. I will open your GitHub repo, go somewhere and just remove something. If I know if you remove them, I will circle one place. I say, please send me an email and explain what this is doing. Abi? So the explanation, if it's still be AI, no wala. I will not say, if, after explaining, if you know it very well, if I were to use another concept, what do you think I should use? Give me 5 different options. So even if you can't use AI, go generate those things. By the time they reach the number 3, your brain go don't know what they happen. Abi? So the idea is not to catch them. The idea is to make your brain work. You see? So the first draft, make sure it is always AI. In fact, there's one project we are working on now. Good news, I don't know if you've noticed. Our guy in that project, the project owner, if he sends document, there's this new thing I see, I think I want us to deliberate on this and look at it. Now AI. Yes. And they won't clean anything off. We will see things like, if you need more options, yes. Document of like maybe probably 5 pages. How do you think I'll be looking at that boss? Nobody is saying don't use AI. Make sure it's a tool to you. Now first draft we need them to do. Then you complete the job. Even if you don't have time, as simple as reading what AI gave you and start writing it in your own words, you are still in the loop. Do you understand? Because you are reading and it's like you are transcribing. Abi? You go know what they talk. Like I used to tell my video editor for my content. I've been at the guy, they tell me, say, very soon. He no go need to say whether he want to go do computer science or anything. He go just print in BSc certificate. Because the one editing, and truly, he don't begin to argue some things with me. Because he edits my videos. So, you cut, you start again, you cut, blah, blah, blah. The whole thing, it don't begin to make sense. The same thing with, just make sure you are in the loop of that thing you are doing. Number 2, we use AI for transforming. So, you know that AI can convert your long document to shorter versions. You can say, give me summary, Abi. And we also know that you can use it to, there was something we did one day in one of our meetings. And we were having the meeting, not online, physical meeting. But I don't know if it's be smart, because I know, say, last, the work, when they go round, now I must spike in here, they go see draw. I just off a press record from beginning. The record as we get the meeting. Then when we now finished the meeting, they now said, we need a 12-week plan to execute this thing. And like I know, everybody just say, hey, must spike is good one. Now they look at me. I said, no, wala. You write no, you write no, wala. I just got home. Those days, ChatGPT never fit transcribe. You know ChatGPT can transcribe now, Abi? Just give it audio file. Well, most of them are free version that they use now. The problem with that. They need to help now. Lao. So I uploaded it. I uploaded it to what's this other AI that time? 11 Labs. That one has been a while. That one don't take away the transcribe. It transcribed the whole thing. I lifted that thing. I did serious lazy job. I lifted the whole transcription. And it's going to, those days it can do player 1, player 2, that's the different voices it's hearing. So I just lifted it and gave it to, then it was Grox. And just the same thing what they tell me for the meeting. The same thing. Say give us a 12-week plan of how to execute based on everything we've discussed. I just write down like that based on this transcription. It didn't give me 12-week plan. But just imagine I took that 12-week plan and go and submit it like that. What do you think is going to happen? Because I had to go through it and I saw that there are some ideas there that won't work with our company, number one. There were some ideas there that if they see and they will not say that AI do one. There were some ideas there, and say sometimes now, we don't attribute, if something too clean, we will conclude saying that AI. I did part of those people. And true. Because there's always human error. If you're too clean, we need to ask you a question. Really. So there's a way to be too clean. Even get some English we go there. We know say, Baba, I know you realize, hear this English. Sabi speak this English. Hear English rich like this. So I had to rework on it and submitted it. And that thing it was like a pilot for the company for like that next 12 weeks. We extended it to like 6 months. Who they see for the work? Who they see now? They see AI. So can you see the human in the loop? Now, when I brought the thing, I sent it to my boss and he asked some question. If I just lifted what the AI brought out and sent to him, you know that the questions he will ask, I might not be able to answer them. I feel just, you know, this type of way they do when we don't see questions, don't drop for WhatsApp, we see and we know if I open, I will wait, run, go Google. And I tell you, even when you Google and you start talking, who smart go still know, it not be like. But when you are in the loop, you can own the project, you understand what is happening, you can drive it. So if they wake you from sleep, you feel talk, waiting the thing they about. Okay. So we can use AI for transforming technical explanation into a beginner-friendly language. I do that a lot. My content is so beginner-friendly, but they're also very hard. So sometimes I have to look for words that will make sense. For example, I want to explain API I give you now. Consider use API, inside API explanation. So we have to look for, we can use AI to do that. Give me, before now good news have they use, but I don't abandon them. Give me word suggestions to replace these things. So we can use it to turn one article, I do this a lot, into different posts. You where they do social media management or you post for different companies. See, on the days of, you know, we always, like the content I posted 2 days ago, I said that even the content, that day as I was shooting that content, I wasn't in the mood to shoot the content. But we have to show up, Abi. If you're serious for life now, you will always show up, Abi. So what did I do? That week's content, I just went to Google and just tried to look at the different trends in technology recently. The new, because of course you are doing content, you always study. I looked at them. I not spend time to study, I don't get that power. I just pick one, and I use AI to break it into 7 days different content of 3 minutes video. So one, it turned it into 7 different topics. And it's not just turning it into different topics, and I told it to arrange it in level of advancement. Which one you think say the beginner is supposed to hear first before we talk about this one tomorrow, before we talk about this one tomorrow, before we talk about tomorrow. I know this might look very simple, but it's something you need for everything you do. It arranges the process for you, and then I had my 7 days content. And I can't talk the content. Who na see? When I see the AI, make una dey play. Okay, the third one, analyzing. I don't think I need to spend time on this one. We know AI does a lot of, there's something I did recently. I don't know if you saw my content where I said, okay, I just need feedback. If they do anything for this life, you're supposed to collect feedback. If you know they collect feedback, now you know where they go. Tell me what you think about my content. Is there anything I can change? I just did that video. And then, you know, plenty of people will comment. When I combined the entire comments across all social media platforms, they were about 3,000 plus. I want to read them. Really, you go read them. If you read 7, you don't try. So what did I do? I connected a tool. I don't tell you now. The best way to go tell you are those tools. Since I intentionally don't mention any tool. I don't even know many. If you don't come on my small ChatGPT and my Grok, it is where. Okay. I connected it to a tool that allows you to, and I don't have AI automation. Automation is in different dimensions, So I linked it to all my social media channels with that particular post. The linking is not technical. I just copied the exact video, the video link. You know when you post, there's a link, Abi? I just pasted all of them, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of them. I pasted it. And then I told it to extract first all the comments. It brought all of them out. Put them into a TXT file. Then I use another AI to say, look at all these comments. Use it to give me a 6-month pilot that will drive my content. What people need more, what's their concerns, what. It did that document, about 6 pages PDF file. I sent that document to my content strategist. The shocks I mentioned that one, Abi. because we dey use AI, no mean say we no still get who they observe the thing. I say, look at this thing. Because imagine I told my content strategist to go and look at all those comments. I don't kill and I won't increase in salary. Abi now. I don't even think the person can do it in a month. So I just gave the person the document and the person started working with it. And that's what we've been flying with. You see how AI did that job. Those kind of job is what data analysts, I believe they call them. Yeah, good news. But they could not be data analytics, I believe they call them. That's what they used to do. They'll come to your company, collect all the data, and then look at everything and then plan where you are good, where you are not good, and how to move forward. I did it in probably 10 minutes with the AI. So you see, analyzing, you can use it to survey responses like I did. You can use it for customer feedback, for business reports. You can be writing. You can use it for logs. How many of you know what log is? Log. Please, if you know what log is, let me see your hand. Log, L-O-G. Good news. If I say we move fast, if I say we first do computer application first. Just Google it. There's no need to spend time on it. Just Google it. Don't check it under software engineering or cybersecurity. Just say logs generally. Just see what it is. You can also use it for research documents. I know saying that one I know where. People wasted their school. Okay. We can also use AI for organizing. So that when they now come and be giving you all the tools now, you will know which one belongs to which one. You understand? That's the foundation I'm laying. You know, if you pack information and you pack and give AI can prioritize it for you. Abi? Tell you which one important pass. Do this one first. Do this one. In fact, there was one, let me see if you people know that ChatGPT can do this thing. There was a project I was working on, now you know, let me sleep. Up until around maybe 3 a.m. So, I was tired, I was done. So the last information that ChatGPT brought, and I said, remind me to continue this thing in, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's about 6 hours. I said I think about 5 or 6 hours. As I was seated there, ChatGPT prompted me. When I know say if you do, I just wrote it and automatically it just creates problem. The other I can't finish our by day conference. I know if continue the work. So it can help you prioritize your work. It can also help you with timelines, project plans, task lists, standard operating procedures. Even like what I do, it helps me a lot with my content calendar. Yes. Like I have what I post on Monday, I have what I post on Tuesday, that's this particular topic. I have what I post on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, and then AI can also help you with automating. To me, if you don't take anything serious for all the thing I don't talk, you see this last one. It gives you the highest money and makes you, I just say it makes you richer. Every other thing, if you become dull, you know. But at least you'll be olodo with money. Abi? It's better to be olodo with money than to be just olodo. So, AI can support workflows where information moves between applications automatically. If I want to say I should explain this thing, I will be explaining it in my software engineering term because I don't know I'm outside that one. But for example, under DevOps, when a developer builds a project, the DevOps engineer is the one that prepares the server, what the software needs to run, and put it on the server, and prepare many things, test and all that. So, right now, I have automations for that. I can either use GitHub Pilot automation from my GitHub straight to the server. It sets everything up, prepares the Docker and everything runs. Just me. I've removed the DevOps guy. Abi? So meaning that I can work to a company and say, I be DevOps engineer. I know be DevOps engineer. Abi now? Or they call me for back-end development. I say, yes. The country that they find there, I say, no. I they do and two. I to be too much. Don't worry. and I'll do it, it will be clean. Because the AI go do it like Oyibo, it will be clean, I'll collect my money. Okay. So, to me, I think the automation part is the most important part in all of this. Now, there are some people that have plenty AI tools. This one is for people that already know AI tools. If you even Google, they're plenty. But the most important thing is, do you know which one does which one? Abi? Even the ones that you have, you find yourself using, out of 30 that you have, you end up using 2 to do even what they are not supposed to be used for. So if you are in that kind of category, you are supposed to group your tools into 3 different parts. Look, one group is the ones that help you think. The second one is the one that helps you research. And the third one, the ones that help you solve problems. Now, you now know that we can also have like under problem solving. Now, which kind of problem did they solve? Abi, which kind of problem this particular one they solve? But you can start with this one, just group them like that first. Okay. Let me give you an example. It might be weird, but so let's say the church, for example. Now, what they do, so don't judge me. Let's say Bishop is preaching. You know, I don't want to make you lazy, but you know, when just like you are writing now, when they preach for church, all of us will carry notes they write. Abi, that's been there since 5 billion years ago. Abi, we write, and when you are writing, they see you as the most serious person in the church. Abi, you go even they know that. And if you be saying that you know can't catch anything at all, because the truth is you might, say you be pastor, you might never open that note again. And they lie. And you know when you open it, when Shaggy enter your life. Bishop has talked about this thing before. And it's not like you want to read what he said though, or what you wrote down. You won't go find the scriptures where they write there. And then you now start. I don't do that. What do I simply do? I press record. And even that record, I don't go hear around. You see what I said about that meeting is the same thing I do for the message. So it just gives me the main point of what I need. I know say AI can also do something like, it depends on what you put in your, should I say design? I don't know the right term. Maybe the other person will come and tell you. Like you can tell your ChatGPT to be like this with you. You can tell it to be like this with you. The one common online, they will say to be strict with you, Abi. Now like that one, Abi. Or tell you there's this one. I've forgotten the word. Is it to be truthful to you, Abi, something, huh? So my own ChatGPT, after all that, we still do summary automatically because of the kind of main prompt that's already in the engine. I still do some 1 or 2 and go down to share that particular message that Bishop preached that day and tell me how it can be linked to my content. You see, that's why if you watch my content, you see sometimes I just say some things in passing about the scripture. Abi? It's because of how I've prepared it. And now with that, I don't even really need to remember that Bishop said this. Because of that thing I have, I already know what to do. Because I will read it as I'm doing all those things and I keep them. So, me, as I am, I know I'll give you. I have Bishop summary for about over 3 months every Sunday because of the recordings of my phone. Is that not better than your handwriting? Yeah, it also give me scriptures that Bishop did not mention. There's a downside though, you know, say, because we are seated there, so sometimes if you know hear waiting Bishop talk, maybe some scriptures, but it will suggest that I think. And you know what it does? It used to do that before and now stopped it. It used to, I don't mean personally, I don't like saying 2 Corinthians chapter this verse, this says no. So I told you, don't tell me the verse. Just tell me like it's normal conversation. If my brain begin to see it as Bible verse, you know the normal see finish where we don't give Bible now. Like and a Bible talk am. So you will not think that is totally applicable to your life because now Bible says. Abi? But if na motivational speaker tell you, you no go serious. Exactly. So I tell him, you know, the poop. I just tell me like I say na bishop, they talk am, just put it in quote. So I know a lot of things in the Bible. I cannot tell you where it is. I like him. He helped me a lot because when I see Shege, I just start to dey talk. CCCO. So I hope with this few points of mine, I've not confused you, but I've convinced you what you can use AI to do. And please, do not replace your brain with AI. There's this one. Let me quickly say this one. There was one meeting I was invited for here, Earth's meeting. I was telling them, maybe some of you were there. I was telling them how some of them don't trade ChatGPT for Holy Spirit. Now, like, maybe all the advice in this life that you need since they bring ChatGPT, you know they even remember to pray first, or even think, Holy Spirit, tell me what to do. Ban ChatGPT, you go just tell your plan and you run with it. Is there nobody here that AI has failed before? AI never failed you before. If AI never failed you, then that means I'm not sure say your career strong. If AI don't fail you well and give you even the wrong information, you go know say you cannot use AI to replace your brain and the Holy Spirit. Now bye bye.
Come on, celebrate them on Spikings. Celebrate them on Spikings. Come on, come on. How many of us learned something? So I will be passing the mic quickly in the next 3 minutes. I just want 3 persons to tell us what they learned. I want 3 persons to tell us what they learned. If you want to say something, just raise your hand. You didn't learn anything? Just raise your hand. If you don't raise it, thank you, ma. Hey, these are the kind of people I want to see.
Good morning, all. What I pick mostly is AI helping us in automation job. I love that so much. Thanks so much.
Okay, amazing, amazing. Please celebrate her. 3 persons.
Good morning, all. I learned that I should not depend 100% on AI. Rather, I should use it to improve myself and whatever job I am doing. In other words, AI should give me the suggestions, then I will work on it to have a better knowledge and understanding of the thing.
Thank you, sir. One more person. Oh, see, it's our elders that are learning. Gen Z is on the former handle.
Well, I learned that you could use AI to transcribe messages, because I've been trying to write a book for a very long time, and I've decided to record it. So with AI now, it will just transcribe for me, give me the Bible verses, give me suggestions, give me options, even speak in my own language, and I have my book. Praise the Lord.
Thank you. Celebrate Mama. Celebrate yourselves, everybody. So I believe we have learned something. Shes is writing a book, and it's going to help. So I think that we can also take from that, you know, you can watch the video again. We have it on the live. Please, let's celebrate Reverend Charles is in the building. Reverend Charles is our pastor of ministry for the Historic Miracle Center. Thank you so much, sir, for gracing us with your presence. Okay, without further ado, we are going to the next speaker. I want you to brace up, okay? If you were sleeping before, don't sleep, because we are going more practical. Quickly, let me just talk about her. She's the founder of Remote Tribe Africa. Yes. How many of us have experienced Remote Tribe Africa? Oh, I can see them. Yes. She's the founder of Remote Tribe Africa, and what she basically does is that she helps people position themselves better for remote jobs. And you know that most remote jobs these days, you need tools. Like he said something about how if you are given a task and you use 9 to 5 to do it, they should sack. So we don't want them to sack you. That's why we are bringing her, okay? So that you can get to do jobs more efficiently. And the Remote Tribe Africa, they help you, you know, they have series of trainings and all of that. So they help you learn all the tools that you can use. And she's coming to deliver it to us for free. Yes. I know how much they pay. They pay in dollars. So she's coming to teach us for free. That's why I said we are privileged and, you know, I'm blessed to be here to have this kind of event for us. So she's going to be teaching us all these tools and all of that so that we can learn. She's also, there's a second company. Please, what's the name? No, not Lighthouse, yes. Lighthouse Virtual Assist. The other one, Future of Work Academy, yes. So you can see that she's loaded. She's the founder of Future of Work Academy, Lighthouse Virtual Assist, and Remote Tribe Africa. So, and she's also my sister. Yes. So she's here with her lovely husband, Dr. Kingsley. Let's celebrate Dr. Kingsley. Yes, we thank God for supportive husbands. Yes, and we forgot to acknowledge the wife of Amos Pikins. Please celebrate Mrs. Aduni. Shout praise! I told you this morning now. Yes. Thank you very much for supporting your husband and your wife. You know who I'm talking to now. Yeah. Thank you for supporting your husband. Thank you for supporting your wife. Okay. So with Jesus' joy in our hearts, let's celebrate Glory Ibani Chuka, formerly Gloria Guabo, sadly. Yes, sorry, Reverend Elvis is in the building. Let's celebrate Reverend Elvis. I forgot to acknowledge that. Apologies for that. We celebrate Reverend Elvis. Thank you. So you can.
All right. Okay, guys, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. So I like feedback, and they told me to make sure that I'm as practical as possible. So I'm going to make sure that today we are as practical as possible. He told me to condense as many things as we can do in the next 60 to 90 minutes. So we're going to be as hands-on as possible. Once again, my name is Glory. I go about professionally, but Ibani Chuka, my bride prize. So I'm a founder of Remote Tribe Africa, and over the past, say, 5 years in all, we've been able to train and coach about 11,000 persons across 23 countries, and I'm going to repeat the same things we've been teaching. Just 2 weeks ago, we had an AI boot camp. We had students from Uganda, from South Africa, from France, Spain, and different parts coming together to learn how to use different AI tools. We studied over 150 AI tools, and we went beyond that to see how to monetize it. And that's what I'm going to be bringing here for free, because my brother and Uncle Papa brought me here. So first of all, can I see your hands? Everybody, are you ready for me today? We're going to, as best as possible, we're going to see how we're going to create, from the very foundation, we'll talk about prompting, we'll talk about your content calendar, how you can build your personal brand with AI. Uncle Papa already touched on almost everything, so that's my organ. All right, so then after that, we'll try and see how we can use AI to design flyers, how we can use AI to build websites, landing pages. If we have time, we can see how we can use AI to. Mama talked about a book. There was one time where in one night I used AI to write 5 books, and one book was about 500 pages. So you can imagine. So if we have some time, we'll do that, then we'll take some questions. Are we good? Is that good for everybody? So first of all, do we have our phones? I don't want it to be complicated, so I don't want us to talk about anything with a laptop. Of course, many of these tools, you can get to do it better with a laptop because of the larger screen, and it's a bit more convenient. But the goal of today is to ensure that we can all do it with our phones. All right? So do we all have our phones? All right. First of all, how many AI tools have you heard of? So I know the most popular ones are ChatGPT, Claude AI, Gemini. So apart from those 3, which other AI tools do you know? Sorry? Somebody said something. Meet Journey, okay, for images. Lovable, okay, website. Perplexity research, okay. Midrift. Okay. Oh, DeepSeek. DeepSeek, yeah. Those guys. Sorry? Gwen. Yeah. Alibaba. Any other person? Sidan's video, Manus. I recently started enjoying Manus. I think I use Manus these days more than even my Claude. I tried the Pro version recently and it's amazing. Okay, so if you have some time, maybe we'll touch on that. I also intend to share, I don't know how we'll do it. Maybe, did they all register? So I want to say maybe we can send it via email or on a group list of maybe about, if you can do 50 to 100 AI tools that you can use for different purposes so that you don't have to rack your head from scratch every time. So I'll just send it for free so that everybody can just access that as a take home from here so we can practice. Is that okay? Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's begin. How many of you have ChatGPT on your phones? That's everybody now, so my work is easy. So before we go on, I'm trying to do this in such a way that from the most basic person to the most advanced person, we are carried along. So I'll begin with saying this. There are so many AI tools that exist currently. But before we go on, I want us to first talk about some AI terms that some of us might not know about. So I'm just going to explain everything you hear about in AI that you might not, just some AI terms generally, so that when you hear this is what it means. When you hear this is what it means. Are we good? So that when I begin to reference it, we would all be together. Are we okay? So first of all, I'll start with AI itself. What is AI? Artificial intelligence. What is an artificial intelligence? As humans, they've told us that you are smart, now you are intelligent, Abi. So what's not artificial intelligence? Please, can I calm down? This up is like I'm preaching. Thank you. Because I like to walk through okay. So what is artificial intelligence? Anybody? Intelligence that is not human. Can we say that? Okay, so we can say artificial intelligence is a technology, right? That can think, that can learn, that can make decisions the way a human does, but faster. But the thing is, many people think AI is, like Uncle Papa was saying, AI is omniscient or AI knows everything. No, AI runs through what we call, I'm trying to use the most basic way to explain it, pattern recognition. So it is fed a lot of data. So currently, pardon me, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to talk about AI and practically how to make it, integrate it into your productivity, but also chip in how you can make money with it. Is that okay? Is that okay? So for example, there's this AI skill that is trending, AI training. How many of you have heard of it? Data annotation and AI training, right? It's trending. Many Africans have gotten into it. Many of my students have gotten into it. And it's something that you can also do. The idea is they give you an AI platform, an artificial intelligence, what we call an LLM, large language model, and you train it. How do you train it? There are different ways. So it gives you a picture of a cat, for example. You have to describe the cat in as much detail as possible, because that's how the AI will recognize it and give it back to somebody else who is asking for it. So there's something we call AI training, where you train an AI, even down to, currently there's robotic training, but it's more in Kenya, where they wear cameras on their forehead. I don't know if you've seen the video. And they are training the AI remotely. They are ironing clothes, they are folding clothes, but the AI, the robots in the US, is learning through the camera how to fold clothes. So AI works with what we call pattern recognition. It must be predictable. After this, after this. Do you understand? Do you get it? Okay, so I will just keep going. So AI is like, people like to say AI is like an intern that has read all the books in the world, that knows everything, does not need a break, never gets tired. It can do anything you want, but it doesn't have its own initiative. So that's why I was so happy when I walked in and Papa was saying that AI should give the first draft, but not the final draft. What I say is this. So before we go on to start practicing, Papa has done all the talking, so I'm not going to talk. Before we go on to start building, I would want everybody to leave here with this. The first thing that should happen when you are building or creating anything with AI should be conceptualization. The original idea of what you want to build or what you want to create must come from you. For example, Mama says she wants to write a book, or she's writing a book. So whatever AI will do for her is just to modify the original idea that the Lord has already given her. Because she mentioned Bible verses, so I know it's like a Christian book. The idea has to come from her. Do you understand? So I would bring you back to this a lot. So remember it. It's either you call it ideation or conceptualization. But the idea, the basic thing you want to build must come from you. Do you understand? So for example, I've used AI to make movies. I've used AI to make flyers. I've used AI to write books. I've used AI to automate some processes. And if we have some time, we can see that also. I've used AI to build agents across several businesses. I've used AI I have an AI tool, for example, that looks for my potential customers in a particular continent for me, and then sends them email in my voice based on how I drafted it and how I taught it, and then completes the conversation and only brings me in when it's time for a phone call. I can also build an AI that will also take the call for me, but the core of what I want it to say has to come from me. Do you understand? Do you get it? So let's open ChatGPT so that is very practical. So I'll start with something we call prompting. I will just start with prompting so that it's very fast. How many of you have heard of prompting before? Or a prompt? What prompt did you give to it? What is your prompt? You've heard that before, right? So what is a prompt? A prompt is an instruction that you give to an AI tool. That's why I said the conceptualization will have to come from you. There was a time when we are all going to do that. I will give all of you the same idea. All of us we create the same idea. I'll give you a formula for prompting. There's a formula I follow, and I'll teach you how to use it. You give AI a role, you give it a task, you give it the tone, you give it other things, and then you give it a constraint because it is a robot. So you must tell AI what it should do and what it should not do. That is very important. When we get there, we'll do that. So have you opened our ChatGPT? So I'll just give everybody the same task to do, giving you how to prompt. Then I'll throw it out. Do what you want to do. You'll see how the results will vary. One, it will vary based on the memory all of you already have with your ChatGPT. You've already fed or trained your ChatGPT, Abby. Some of you already say, this is who I am. Or over time, based on your chat, there's also something called memory in your settings. You can do that for your Gemini and for your Claude also. When you go to your settings, you see a part called memory where you can train it on what to do and what not to do, how to sound and how not to sound. Then we'll also talk about skills and projects, so how you can build skills and projects such that the AI is running on its own, doing its own thing. I will just touch on that for ChatGPT. But before that, let's just do this very simple practical. So a prompt is an instruction that you give to an AI. But the thing about prompting is, the better you write it, the better your results. So there's an advice I always give people. Don't accept the very first thing AI gives you. In short, never. So if you ask AI create or write, especially if it's a writing or a research-based stuff, never accept the first thing it gives to you, because it can always be better. So an AI, like I said, is like an intern. The boss is not the AI. The boss is you. You must always be the one in charge. Are we good? So let's start now. So in prompting, there's a rule I use. Okay, this slide is not. There's a rule I use for my prompts, and I will just show you. Then we'll all follow it. So first of all, you must give AI what we call a role. Who do you want it to be? So instead of it to say, write me a book on this, why not start with, you are one of the world's top ghostwriters. Do you understand? Let me give you an example. So there's somebody I met recently. A video I watched, first of all, before I go to that. There's a video I watched where the lady talked, I don't know if some of you must have watched, where the lady said she has her own AI board of directors. Have you heard of that? Nobody? You've watched it? You know how she did it? See, just by prompting. And all the people that sit in her board of directors are Femi Otedola, Aliko Dangote, did she mention Ulumelu? I can't even remember. Ibuku Awoshika is on that board of directors, Elon Musk, and then some world's top people. And so any decision she wants to make for her company, she has an AI board of directors. They sit together and review it. Be like jazz, Abby. So maybe we would also do that if we have some time. We'll just build our own AI board of directors, such that you want to make a decision, it will always come from the perspective of that person. Or if you create an AI board of directors, all of them will argue about the same thing and come to a conclusion. But it's based on what is available on the internet, that's about how Elon Musk thinks, how Ibuku Awoshika thinks, how those persons think. So remember, AI is not omniscient. It works with data and pattern recognition. So data is what you feed into it. Then pattern recognition is you should just do, okay, if 2 plus 2, 2 plus 2, 2 plus, that means the next one will be 2 plus 2. Simple. So it's garbage in, garbage out. So first of all, you give AI a role, right? So who do you want it to be? There was a time I wanted to do a sales funnel, and I had to tell it that you are Alex Homozy, because I know that was the time when he just released those his ebooks across sales. And so I said, you are Alex Homozy, and the difference between the prompts he gave to me when I was ideating generally and that was very clear. So let's go. Like I said, AI is that technology that can read, write, think through problems. It can create almost like a human. There are different kinds of AI. There's generative AI, there's assistive AI, there's predictive AI. There are different types, but the ones we are going to look at today will be generative AI. Should I touch a bit on the different kinds of AI? Just for time's sake. I'll just so that you are aware of it, I'll just share that. So there's generative AI. Generative AI is an AI that creates new things. So it can create new content, pictures, images. Have you seen an AI create a song before? We might even do that if we have time. So that's generative. It is creating. So generative AI creates based on patterns. So if you say create a worship song, it will go and look for all the worship songs that people have played the most. Then curate based on that, gather all the data and make it sound like that. You might give it the lyrics, or you might just give it a general idea. Then you can keep fine-tuning. So that's generative AI. It answers this question of make me something new. That's generative AI. All right? So ChatGPT, Claude, Midjourney. One parent sued ChatGPT recently. It was not so recent, but it's been happening a lot more often because ChatGPT suggested suicide to their child. Like, I don't have a body. Why not join me so that we'll be together forever? Leave your own body. Now say, how can I do it? Yeah, I gave it step by step of how the teenager should commit suicide so that he can join him. Without devil. So AI is not omniscient. AI is not the Holy Spirit. And I'll talk about some guardrails for AI too, so that you can also know. So AI is not the Holy Spirit, like Uncle Papa was also saying too. So conversational AI is the one everybody likes. Why? Because it tells you what you want to hear. Have you not noticed that if you tell your ChatGPT something, you say, great one, or that's brilliant. It's fancy. Then when you now give a counter quote, you now say, great that you thought about this other point. Why you not talking before? So that's conversational AI. It understands human language and then it handles a back and forth conversation. So that's even Siri, Alexa, all of them. Hello Siri, those are conversational data AI. Why am I saying data exactly? Then there's analytical AI, which Uncle Papa also touched. So it studies different data, and that's where I have a coaching client who is a data analyst, and she was talking about how in her company it was looking like she was going to be irrelevant because they had found AI tools that was analyzing their data and already giving them reports based on the data. So normally she uses Power BI and SQL, Excel, all those tools. But the company is a multinational, so the company had found AI tools to help. So it was looking like her job was, will I say, threatened. This popular saying is to say AI will not take your jobs, but what? The person who used AI that will take your job. In 4 weeks, she was promoted. What did we do? I showed her how to. AI can't be the one taking your job. AI cannot be the one using you. Now you go use the AI. Now you be the human being, right? So I showed her how to maximize the AI tool and then engage in what the AI does not have. So like I said, AI is not omniscient, right? AI does not know everything. So there's something we call soft skills. AI cannot give judgment. AI does not have empathy. So for example, in her case, AI could not interpret the data. So AI will analyze and give a report based on this is. But she is the one who can interpret it and say, based on this report, our branch in Sokoto, we need to increase this. Our branch in that, we need to reduce that. Do you understand? That's human judgment. AI cannot give it. And that's still one of our greatest strengths over AI. So AI is not the enemy. Just know how to add it to what you do. If you're a virtual assistant, AI has taken your job already. I was speaking in Uniben one time, and the lady said she wanted to intern with us. And I was like, okay, so what can you do for me? And she said, she's a virtual assistant. What can you do for me? Say, I will analyze your email. I will something your calendar. I think that my Claude AI does everything for me. I have agents on Zapier too that also do that. Replace all my emails, automate my calendars, sort it into labels. Everything that she claims she could do. So how do you, your question now after today should be, how do I add AI to what I'm currently doing? Not how do I use AI to make myself lazy. So that's why we say AI for productivity. How can you be more productive? How can you have more results with AI? Then there's, just to be fast, there's perceptive AI. Face unlock on your phone, that's perceptive AI. Or voice notes that you transcribe. Where you give it a recording, it transcribes it for you. That's perceptive AI. So AI using different senses and analyzing it and turning it back to what you can use. Do you get? Then self-driving cars too, they're also perceptive AI. There's also autonomous AI, which is agentic AI. Many of us have heard of AI agents, right? The difference between a normal AI and an agent is that an agent takes the action on its own. There was this guy that was complaining that the AI bought a course for $37,000 on his behalf before he woke up the next morning. I told him that it's not his fault, it's because the money was in his account. Sure, if it's some of it, no transaction fee, that'd be insufficient funds. So when he asked the AI agent why, the AI agent said based on all the data, if he acted on it, he will make times 10 of that money. So he felt like it was a worthy investment. So an AI agent takes an action for you. So remember I was telling you that I have an AI that replies my emails for me, coordinates my calendar, sends reminder. Uncle Papa said he told an AI to schedule. Those are agentic AI. They do the action for you. So I can tell an AI, book a trip for me to Rwanda. And it will scout through the internet, find the best deals, blah, 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 and deliver the flight ticket to my email. So that's an agent. An agent takes an action. The rest of them, you tell it what to do. The agent will do the whole decision making and conclude and send it back to you. Then lastly, we have reactive AI. So that one is the normal old type that we have. So I said everybody should open ChatGPT. Have you opened it now? Okay. So these are, I call it the craft framework. CRAFT, craft. So it's a framework that we use for your prompting. So C is the context. So I'll give it a context. What is the context that we are working with? So you cannot just say, write an email for me, or write an email to my boss telling him that I'll be late to work. That's already even a context on its own self, because you have given it a context. But let me give an example. Some people will say, write a short birthday message for my friend. Is that a prompt? Ideally, that's a prompt, right? But can we make it better? What if we give it what platform that message is supposed to be sent? You know, that will determine how it will write, right? What if we give it how many numbers it should have? So let it not be more than 120 characters. What if we give it, remove all the M dashes, remove all the things that sound like a robot? Do you understand? What if you give it more context? What if you give it, this is my best friend who I've worked with for 25 years. She works as a this. Do you get it? So more context will give you more results. Do you understand? So we're all going to test it very quickly. I just want to, so C is for context. Give AI the background info of what it needs. You get more out of it that way. And that also includes your work. So you want to create a content calendar for your business, for example. You can create a calendar that will allow you post every day on social media for 365 days. But the thing is, you cannot say, craft a content calendar for me to post for the next 1 year. What platform? Instagram is more showy. LinkedIn is more professional. Facebook is more community-based. Twitter is more sarcastic. X, that is X, Abi. TikTok is a bit more visual. There are many others, right? There's Thread. So what platform? That will determine how it will write. So give it a context. Are we good? Then next, you give it a role if you know what you want. So you can give it a role. Who should the AI stand as, or who should he act as? Sometimes, for example, I'll show you, if there's anybody here, if you're interested, I can show you how to build a CV with AI. The one that will pass through ATS. You heard of ATS now, applicant tracking system. So most hiring managers use AI to review the application because of the volume of people who apply. For example, we put out an ad for interns last year, October. In about 6 days, we had about almost 7,000 applications. I cannot go through everything manually, right? So that's what many people do. So it's called an applicant tracking system. So how do you bypass? Because it's an AI that is reading that your CV. So you have to use AI to outsmart AI, right? I'm talking about many things. Let me follow. So role. You give it a role. What role do you want it to take? For example, by creating a CV, you tell it you are one of the world's top 3 career coaches. You are an expert in creating CVs that pass through the ATS. Do you understand? You will tell it what you want it to be. So if Mama is writing a book, she will have to state that this person is one of the world's top ghostwriters, sound in doctrine, knows about the finished works of Christ. Do you understand? Or is it to go and give you mountain of fire and it will still say he's a Christian? Do you get? So context and then role. What role? So down to where he's working. Me, I like to always give it one of the world's tops because my clients are usually from like different parts, so you cannot be doing Nigerian based many times, and it's not always the same. So just try to make whatever you build as globally acceptable as possible. Then we have A. What action do you want it to take? What's that specific action you want? So after saying, this is my friend who does this, or this is the business that I run. I am a baker in Benin City, specializing in small chops, birthday cakes, and this and that's the context. The role. So the role depends on the task you want to give to it or the action you want it to take. So if you want it to create a content calendar, you will not tell it that it's one of the world's best social media managers or social media strategists because they are not the same. So you put the cap you want it to wear, then you now tell it the action you want it to take. Now, create a calendar for me for the next 60 days to post on Instagram, or that I want to post on Instagram. I will give you several prompts. I want to post on Instagram for this purpose. You might even go as far as saying the goal is so that I can grow my followers. Because, you know, contents do different things. There are different content pillars now. It can be that you want to grow your followers. It can be that you want to have engagement. It can be that you want to have sales. It might be you just want to be relatable to your followers. So what do you want it to do? Do you understand? So the reason why I'm spending time in prompts is because when we get into other things, the difference between all the feedback we all get will be the prompts that we put in. So give it as much context as possible. So we have context, we have role, we have the action that you want it to take. So what action do you want it to take? So if we are to create one together now, very quickly, anybody can just say, what do you want us to build with ChatGPT very quickly? No, not build, like create first before we build. Nobody. Okay. So like I said, C is for context, the background, R is for role, A is for action, F is for format. How do you want it to give you the feedback? It's not the same. So there are different ways that it will come. How do you want the feedback to come? Make it 300 words. Make it 500 characters. Send it in bullet points. Send it as a document file. How do you want it to come to you? And then we have tone, which is the last one, T. The tone. What voice do you want it to give? For example, when I create my content, I usually tell it sound like a big sister, like sitting face to face talking to one person, so that every follower can see themselves in the content. It's not a general it's not a general thing. Do you get it? So give it a tone. You want it to sound warm? Do you want it to sound professional? Do you want it to sound friendly? Do you want it to sound like a pastor? Do you want it to sound inviting? Give it a tone. And then lastly, I like to add R, which is restraint. What should it not do? So you will now say, do not hallucinate. Do not create. Do not. So there are many do nots that would also touch about. So this is a lazy prompt. Now you can say, write a business proposal for me. So everybody put that in your ChatGPT. Write a business proposal for me and see what it will give you. Or whatever too. If you're using Claude, you're using Gemini. Just say, write a business proposal for me. That's a very, very, very lazy prompt. I can't be stressed. Have you gotten feedback? Please, can you read your feedback very quickly?
Hello? It says, I'd be happy to help to write a strong business proposal. I'll need a few details. 1, what is your business or business idea? 2, who is the proposal for? E.g. an investor, bank,
The AI is teaching you how to prompt.
Grant, NGO, potential partner or client. 3, what is the purpose? E.g. seeking funding, partnership.
Are you seeing how to give context?
Contract or approval. 4, how much funding are you requesting, if applicable? 5, where will the business operate? City/country. 6, what products or services will you offer? 7, do you already have a business name? Then it now says, once you provide these details, I'll prepare a professional proposal that includes executive summary, business overview, problem statement, proposed solution, market analysis, products/services, business model, marketing strategy, operations plan, financial projections,
It's still longer.
funding requirements.
Thank you. Let's celebrate him, please. Thank you. So you are saying how long it is. Imagine how much time you waste to answer all these things one by one. Just a minute, please. Imagine how much time you waste. You know how much time is money. Let me give you another example. So last week, okay, let me go back. In month of March, I was having my MBA, and we had a presentation in school. They told us that we needed to present a book. There's this book, Blue Ocean Strategy, in class. They told us that, okay, we should read through and come and present in class. I've been procrastinating reading it, right? So there's this tool called Notebook LM. How many of you know it? LM. So do you have Google on your phone? Everybody? Do you have Google Gemini on your phone? That's Google's AI. If you don't, download it now. Let me show you what I did. So with Google Gemini, I went into Notebook LM. It's now free for those who are using Gemini. Gemini, Gemini. So just download it if you don't have it. And in less than 10 minutes, I generated an entire audio book of that book. So I listened to it in about 15 minutes, the entire book. Secondly, I now generated a cartoon, an explainer video that explains the entire book for me in a visual format so that I will see it. I was supposed to present on chapter 7. So I created the AI did it, I didn't do it. I didn't just study what to do. It generated presentation slides that I used in class for that chapter 7. And then when I was done, it gave me a Google document format that summarizes my chapter 7 that I was supposed to present on. So the only thing I had to do is go through these slides, come to class that day. In short, it was like 5 minutes to present, so no need to have too much headache. I just presented. My lecturer was like, brilliant, brilliant. Last week too. So we're supposed to complete our thesis next month, August. But now they told us that the deadline is this July. Me, I thought it was August, so I was still dragging my leg. I'd only submitted chapter 1. My professor now called me and said, we're going to, if not, you pay 250 euros if you miss the deadline. That's about 500K if you miss it. So I say, what did I do? You know, right? I gave it the context. So I carried my chapter 1 and my chapter 2, put it there, gave it all the context, because in my school you have to write a business plan for your project. Gave it the business plan, fed all the voice notes of everything that I needed. It generated my chapter 3 and chapter 4 in the format my school wanted. My prof approved it immediately. Without it, and so there are some markers where you can tell it to remove some things in the back end so that the lecturer or whoever is screening it will not know that it was written by AI. And you know what? It added even my sources. So I don't have to do citation and all of that. Sources. Straight up. And now it's been approved. But good and fine. Just to present. Of course, to present. Who will generate the slides? Me? No. So we will also do that here. So Notebook LM is on Gemini. I'll just show you. So if you're on Gemini, no, let's finish our ChatGPT first. So business proposal. See how much time we have wasted if we have to be answering all those things one by one. Imagine if you already gave it the context from the beginning. For example, if you have a business document already, or a document maybe that contains your executive summary of your business, every time you're trying to apply for a grant, you can just upload that particular document to your ChatGPT and then give it the prompt on how you want your business proposal to be. There was somebody we applied for Tony Melu's grant for, and that was what we did. Uploaded it on. Okay, let me say something. Gemini for me is better for research. Perplexity is better for research that contains your source. So if you want research that shows where it was got, maybe because you have to give feedback for your boss, or you are a researcher, you are a virtual person, Perplexity is the best for that. ChatGPT is good for conversation and is good for bonding with the owner of the tool. Gemini is good for worldwide research, but it's not good for posting on social media. ChatGPT does a better job. But then Claude, how many of you have used Claude? Aha. I think Claude tops all of them a lot. Claude knows how to sound like you, especially for your content. So we'll just try and touch on all of them as quickly as possible. So if you had to write a better prompt for this thing, what can anybody give suggestion? Let's start with role. What role will you give it for that business plan so that we can all engage together? Expert copywriter. But the problem is a copywriter does not write business grants and business plans. Business plans, right? What if we say you're a top business consultant at McKinsey & Co. London branch? Do you understand? you know McKinsey and Co? It's one of the world's top consulting firms. They call them the Big Four. So you can choose anyone. It can be KPMG, can be McKinsey and Co. You can just pick, because those guys, their business plans, eh? So if you can find somebody in the world that already does that thing in a very amazing way, give that role to the ChatGPT or to your AI. Do you understand? So let's start from there. So we say, okay, you are a senior business consultant at McKinsey and Co. What's the next thing now? Context. What do you want to use the business proposal for? Do you want to give it to an investor? Do you want to use it to apply for grants? Do you want to use it to structure your business properly and maybe have SOPs? What do you want to use it for? That will be what will determine the context you feed into it. Do you get? Oh, you do not get it. So remember I gave you a rule for prompting, right? The first letter is what? C is for context, right? So what context do we want? What do we want to use that business plan we are writing for? Anything we say is what we will use. Loan. How much, sir? Because we must specify how much. That will determine how it will now create the financial. So, sir, like, how much are you looking for? 50 million naira or dollars, sir? So I'm applying for a loan. So another thing is the company we're applying for would also help give us more direction. So, sir, do you have any company in mind? Bank of Industry, World Bank, WTO? So, sir, any particular institution in mind? Bank of Industry. So I want to apply for a $50 million loan from Bank of Industry. That's how you start. You also give it a context about your own business too, so that it can craft a financial that will tally. Do you understand what I'm saying? So we'll start. That will be the context we'll give to it. Then the next will be the role. Remember, it's craft, right? The next will be the role. That's why I said you find a role that you know is world class, so that you can reduce the mediocrity of the output it will give to you, so that it will be as excellent as possible. So that's why I said, okay, one of the top 4 consulting firms in the world, KPMG, Deloitte, McKinsey and Co, and like that. There are 4 like that. So you just pick one. If it's for a business plan, for example. If it's for content, there are people that you can find, you can say, who creates content for Steve Bartlett? Do you know Stephen Bartlett? Okay. Who is your most popular social media influencer? You like their content. You want to create a content calendar like their own. Amos Mike is okay. Any other person will get 2. Who do you admire that you want your content to look or sound like their own? We can create a content calendar for you that will sound like their own, and will have the same result like them if you follow the plan consistently. Nobody. You people don't have somebody that you like. Sir? Instagram. Esiaga, that means you must also be in that line, so that it's not that mean that I'm training and I say I want Esiaga content. It will not. Are you into video or media? So he says he likes Esiaga. So you have to find out what ChatGPT knows about Esiaga, or you feed it the context of Esiaga. Do you understand? If you even have a website, you add the website or the link to their social media page, so that it will draw data from there. Remember, it reads data. Do you understand? So we can write different kinds of prompts. Let me give you a prompt very quickly that covers the CTOT rule, so that we step away from here, so that we can actually be more practical. So if you forget everything, remember this as you are prompting. AI can be very confident but still sound very wrong. I've seen AI confidently give me data that was completely foolish, completely wrong. So there's something we call a hallucination. AI can draw information that does not exist and offer it to you with confidence. You are applying for a grant, it will tell you that 50 million Nigerians have not gone to school. It's when you now ask it that, where did you get it from? I say, you were right. I was right, you did not know before. So AI does what we call hallucination. So there was a grant writing class that I joined. And there was somebody that was pitching, and the person now, in grants, sometimes they start with stats. So the guy was not like, 20% of Nigeria, of Africans, do this, and if you can get 5% of the guy, now, only one question. The judges asked, where did you get that information from? No source. And that's how it was exempted from the money. Every other thing was right, but where did you get that information from? So was it from a reputable body? Was it WHO? Was it UNICEF? So AI can hallucinate. He used AI, by the way. AI can hallucinate. So you must be in control of the actual information, the actual data that is being given. Secondly, AI is not as secure as you think. So please, your personal and most private details should not be shared on AI. So your BVN, your bank details, your ATM details, some of those things should not be. Anything you don't want the world to have access to, don't feed it into your ChatGPT or any of your AI tools. Are we good? So AI can invent fake name, fake facts, fake figure, fake everything. So that's why I said the ideation has to come from you, and then you must be able to check the most important things for yourself. So we've talked about prompting. Let me give you this prompt. Let's also, regardless of whatever AI tool you use. Can I start? I will dictate and then you just follow what I'm saying. So I have different prompts for different things. So I have prompts across so ideally, no, let me go back. So say you want to transform your CV. Let me start from there because money is good. Is there anybody that would need that? So I can just share a prompt that will help you with that. Okay? So this is a CV transformation prompt, for example. You can just type it and use it later. It might not be now, but I'll just give you as an example so that we can see all our details that we talked about here. So it's like an anatomy of a prompt, right? So you can say, act as an elite career coach and a former recruiter at a global company. If you have an industry in mind, you can also integrate that. So you can say a global tech company, a global oil and gas company, global fashion company. Do you understand? Depending on whatever industry you want to work at. So you can say, act, remember, you give it a role, right? Act as an elite career coach and a former recruiter at a global industry, whatever industry you want, company. So you now upload your CV. Before you write all these prompts, you upload your CV. So you can say, rewrite my CV for the role of whatever role you have in mind. Do you understand? You write my CV for this role, then of course you will now say, oh, I have attached my current CV. You can always add that. If not, no problem. Another secret that I always teach people that want to apply for jobs is copy the vacancy post and then paste it into your AI tool. Attach your CV to it and then feed it this prompt. So AI will not hallucinate CVs that will not relate with that job description. So how ATS applicant tracking system, how they are tailored is, they look for keywords in the job vacancy, compare it with what's on your CV, and then decide if to bring in a person for an interview or not. Do you understand? So you have to copy the vacancy there and then put it in. Do you get it? Do you understand? Every job has a job description now. Must have this, must be a graduate of this, must have, you put everything inside. Copy it and paste it also. Then you can end with this. Mirror the exact keywords that the employer uses. Turn my duties into quantifiable achievements. So that's like on a CV, people don't just accept your CV because you say, I worked at Chicken Republic as a waiter. You must be able to say what you achieved in that role. There's something we call metrics in your CV generation. So ATS also looks for metrics. How many percent, how many millions, you must give it numbers in your CV. So but we're not here for that, so I will not spend so much time on that. Then you say keep it to 2 pages because ideally that's what an ATS wants. So you say keep it to 2 pages. Flag anything that could get me filtered out by an applicant tracking system or by an ATS. Simple and short. Let me do one for content. So that, did you get that or should I go over it again? Flag anything that could get me filtered out by an ATS. But I'll start from the top just for everybody. So I said act as an elite career coach and a former recruiter at a global company, whatever industry that you want. If you want to specify a particular company, like you want to apply for a job in Microsoft, you can specify a recruiter in Microsoft. Because the data exists of how their recruiters select. Do you understand? Are we following? It's not complicated. It just requires attention because you have to be the boss. You are the human. All right. So we've gotten that act as an elite. That's the role. So act as an elite career coach means you are telling the AI who it should be. The context is now rewrite my CV for the role of whatever role you're applying for. So maybe marketing manager, UI UX developer, whatever you have in mind. Then you paste your CV to it. You just copy your entire CV, paste it there. This is my CV. Or if you have it as a document, upload it. Anyone, in case so that there's no excuse. Then you also copy and paste the job that you want to apply for. Also add it there. Then you say mirror the exact keywords that the employer uses. Turn my duties into quantified achievement. The reason why it must be quantified is the ATS will not pick anything that is not quantified. So that's why we are saying that. So when I say quantified, you can say serve 3,000 customers in 6 months. It's different from saying that I was a waiter that served customers. Do you understand? So that's why. So they work with quantity. That's why we say quantified achievements. And then you can now say keep it to 2 pages max and flag anything that could get me filtered out by an ATS. So let's go to content, because I know many of us would need that for content. So I'm going to build a 30-day content calendar for everybody here. Can we start with that? Then after that, we'll go on to, so like Uncle Papa was saying, you can use AI for writing different things. Particularly ChatGPT and Claude, they excel in writing all kinds of stuff. So you can use AI to write almost anything. But in this case, we want to write a content calendar for the next 30 days. So we can even streamline it and say for the month of August. Is that okay? So that nobody has any excuse as to why they will not post in August. Can we start? Can we start? So this one now, put it into your AI tool, then give me the results. So you will fill in the information based on your unique situation. Are we okay? So first thing will be our role. What will be the role now? Based on what we've taught. Act as a... Who wants to say something? Sir? Okay, relationship, that means, sir, that's the social media content we want to create. The rest of you, anyone? Nobody. I like that one. So he said, there's somebody there, please, could you give her, please? He said, act as a viral social media strategist. I like that viral part, meaning that you want the content that will blow. Whatever you feed is what to give back to you. Very.
Okay, this may be a bit different because I create content, but I teach. Basically on
educational content.
Yes, YouTube channel, and it's not your regular teaching maths, science, and I teach languages. So what do I do?
That's perfect. One of the cohorts in my it's even a question you wanted to ask. Okay, one of the modules for the AI course we just completed last 2 weeks was on AI for African languages and how you can monetize that. So that's not a problem. One of my students teaches Mandarin on TikTok and on YouTube. Mandarin Chinese. She's a Nigerian though, but she teaches Mandarin Chinese. So that's not an excuse. You will now ask it to build the calendar. But remember, the ideation will have to still come from who? From you. So you could say, let's use his own. Act as a viral content, social media content strategist. But why say social media? Social media is broad, right? What if we streamline it more? What platform? Man, you say YouTube, right? Somebody else could say Instagram. Somebody else could say LinkedIn. So we could say act as a viral YouTube social media strategist or YouTube strategist. So you now put in whatever platform that you want by using his own. So act as a viral, choose your platform. LinkedIn, X, social media, YouTube, anyone that you want. Have we done that? That's the first sentence. Next sentence now. The reason we say viral is because we want it to blow a bit. Next, we are giving it the task, right? Create a 30-day content calendar for my brand. Remember, AI is not omniscient, so it does not know what your brand is. We will not tell it what it is. So we'll say, did we get that part? Create a 30-day content calendar for my brand in this industry. So what industry is your brand in? Are you into fashion? So for my fashion brand, for my shoemaking brand, for my teaching, educational content brand, for my food or catering brand, for my tech brand, for my medical brand, for my relationship teaching brand, whatever it is. Have you put it? Everybody's looking up. They want their neighbor to see their brand. Well, we put our brands now. Next one now. You will see the feedback and the results you give to you. Next one will now say, I'm targeting this audience. So who is your target audience? So that's why I like to tell people, before you build anything with AI, you must first ideate everything in your head first. The idea of what you want to be. For example, when we get to Lovable, which we'll just touch on very quickly, and want to build a website, you must have the idea of how you want the website to look, or how you want it to be, what colors you want it to have, and all of that. So you must have it in your head. You want to say something? prompting is not okay. See, it doesn't have to be this dramatic. You could just go simple, follow the craft acronym I gave to you. Give it a context, give it a role, give it an action you want it to take.
What I'm asking now, because I think what you're sounding now is it's just to me. I think it's the first time I'm entering an AI class, and some of your jargons or the jargons that are just new to me.
Yeah,
so,
go ahead.
So, if she told me to download the chat
GPT, yes.
and I did that now, and I think I asked the question, generate a business plan.
Yes.
And it did. So from there I got lost.
Oh, okay.
After
did he suggest something to you?
Yeah,
what did he say?
A lot. What that brother read, I think all the suggestions were there.
The last sentence that he made. Okay, so that means.
Then from there, all these questions you were asking, as in you were making some statements now. As in, you just be typing it there.
Yes, actually.
Then later you send or what?
Yes, but to make it easier for you, most of these AI tools recently introduced a voice activated platform, so you don't have to write if you don't like that stress. Okay. Just click the. Okay, so let's open our ChatGPT now. If you open it, for example, you will see this microphone button by the side. Can you see microphone? You can use any language in the world. It will translate if you need it to. See it here. So just open your ChatGPT or your Claude, whatever. You say microphone here. I'll just say. So let me do something. Hello. So one thing you can one thing this voice thing can do, it can either you can have. And everybody see me now. Can you see this screen? ChatGPT screen. You can see it. Everybody, can you see it? Can you see it? Can we all see it? This is basic ChatGPT, eh? So here is where you type on a normal day. You just type what you want it to do, and it will do it for you. This second one, this microphone button, you give it like a voice note of what you want it to do. It will transcribe what you have said into text and then respond in text. This third icon here that look like voice notes on WhatsApp signal. Can you see a third icon that look like WhatsApp voice note near my hand? That one is to communicate voice to voice, not voice convert to text and then back to text. Do you understand? So for example, here now I can just type hi and it will give me a whatever response. It will type whatever it wants to say, whether hello, what do you need me, what do you need today, blah blah blah. Also, if I use this microphone, whatever I say, when you this microphone icon by your by the space here, whatever I say is recording it and converting it to text. That's the second option. The third option is, so once you just record, you just click send, it will send it, that's all. But this third option is me and the ChatGPT, we are talking voice to voice. So I can say, network is not, people have Wi-Fi. Good news, people have Wi-Fi here. The network is really bad. The voice is not connecting. The network. Can talk. I just want them to see how they can chat live with it. Just open ChatGPT. You see your account because it will share all your secrets. Hey, there's a laptop. Why did you allow me stress myself since? So this is his voice. So with this voice mode, there are different kinds of voices you can use to talk to it, or it talks back to you. So I can say, if I want to use this one, please. It's still on your phone, so it's just. Oh, So while we are doing this, let me go to another tool while we are doing this so that we can carry everybody along from the beginning. Is that good?
Hey there, how's your day going? Hey, good to see you. What's new?
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm here to help with just about anything.
Tell it what you want it to talk back to you. So you can get that on your phone. Are we together? So if you don't have power to type like that man of God there, don't worry, not a problem. You can share, you can just just record it. And it's either turn it to text or use the last option and it will talk back to you back and forth, then it will create whatever you want it to create. So that's one. But before that, because of time, let me touch on something else. I'll come back to this ChatGPT. I want us to build a website. Just a very quick. I thought because of what he said, people don't want prompt again. So let me continue. We're building a 30-day content calendar. We'll finish that very quickly. So, have you targeted your audience? So you must have a kind of audience. So you say, I'm targeting this kind of audience. For example, I usually, if I were the one, I would say, I'm targeting Africans aged 18 to 35 who are either getting into the digital economy or are interested in digital economy, something like that. Or I can say young people who have digital skills and want to monetize it, for example. Or young people who are interested in AI. That's if I were the one. So who is your target audience? Who are your proposed followers on social media? That should be the audience that you are giving it. Are we good? Have we written our audience? So I go to the next thing. The reason why is this detailed is not this complicated, but I don't like to waste my time. And this topic is AI tools for productivity. I want you to give me the best results possible in as short time as possible. I don't have that time for back and forth. To now say, so when you now say, is this the tone you want? When I say, no, change this tone. See that back and forth. We can't do it. So that's why I spend time with my prompts. I make sure it's as detailed as possible. So that all I just need to do is to tweak the results and we are good. Do you get? That's why I'm spending this more time with our prompt. Because when we go to other tools, I will just use my phone because of time. I'll create a video showing you guys. We'll all do it together. I just don't know if everybody has. You should have now Google Flow. We'll go to the website. We don't need to download the app. We'll just create a video very quickly, all of us. 10 minutes. I think it gives 10 seconds for free. 10 seconds. So you can create a 30 seconds video. We'll do that very quickly. I have an AI platform on Instagram. You won't even know I'm the one. It does podcasts across the digital economy. It talks about AI, it talks about remote work, talks about. I'm not the one. When I want to sell my courses, is that AI that we sell it? They don't know me. There's one AI that has 32 million followers on Instagram. She's just an AI. She say, today I'm lounging in Spain for my vacation. People will be saying, you are so beautiful. AI. And if that AI sells something, but the maker, nobody knows the owner. So that's another way that many people. So that's what I wanted us to just build. We'll see how we can build. It's what we call an AI influencer or an AI avatar. You don't have to sit down and create videos for yourself all the time. AI can video it and AI can do all the video for you and then you just sponsor the ad and be making your cool cash. So we'll also just touch that. But let's finish our prompt. So that I'm just telling you that that's why it's this detailed. So that we don't have plenty back and forth. Are we good? So I don't have to sell all my courses or all my programs or all my things by myself. The AI tool sells it. How many of you on TikTok know Tolani Talks? I don't know. You are good though. It's an AI amebo blogger. Nobody knows that. I think she charges about $1,000 for ads. And nobody knows best because it's an AI. Oh, you know her? It's an AI. Let's see, money. I don't want to enter the money, but they say I should talk to people about productivity, so we'll talk about that. So have we selected our audience? So you now say mix these content types. The reason why is because I don't want your content to be boring. And I'm trying to not gatekeep. I'm sharing with you what I use. Do you get? So I tell you to mix the content types because if you always give educational content, sometimes it will get boring. If you always give entertainment content, it will get boring. If you always give, so we mix it. So I usually say, so let's continue. Mix these content types. Educational, 40%. Did you get it? Mix these content types. Educational, 40%. Are we gone? So can I go ahead? Educational content, that's what it means. 40% educational content. Storytelling, 25%. Why? Because people like Amebo. I noticed that content where I tell stories more have more traction than if I just write AI or whatever it is I'm selling. If you tell a story, it gives more results. That's what I've discovered. So I always embed storytelling. So let's say storytelling, 25%. Engagement questions, 15%. How many of you have seen a post that says, which one did you like, Claude or ChatGPT, and you've actually gone ahead to comment? You've gone ahead to comment. It might not be that exact one, but you've seen a social media post that's like a question, and then you go ahead to respond. That thing helps the algorithm of that platform, so or Facebook. It helps to push that content more. So you must add engagement questions, because the more people comment, the more Instagram or Facebook or TikTok adds your content, pushes it to more people. So that's why we must add engagement questions. Are you following at all? So I started with, I said mix these content types. Education, how many percent? Storytelling, how many? Engagement questions, how many? Promotional, which is sales, 10%. It sounds funny, right? Promotional, 10%. Because at the end of the day, they follow what we call a KLT rule. No like and trust. People buy from who they like and they trust more than a random stranger. So all these things so that we can build that relationship first before we now sell. And if you sell, they will now want to buy from you. So we build that relationship first on social media. That's how it works on social media. So promotional content, 10%. Have you written that? Then personal content, 10%. Because it's social. It's still social media. So they still need to have, they still have to feel like they know you somehow. So some personal does not mean how many children you have or what you ate last night. So it could just be yesterday what happened, or something random. You want to say something, please? Oh, you're a lifestyle content creator. Then you will not specify that I'm a lifestyle content creator. Then we now remove sales and all those other things because you don't need it. So that's why the ideation still has to come from you. Do you understand? So you could say I'm a lifestyle content creator. Is the context that you give to it that will determine the feedback. But this is for, I'm assuming many of us are either selling something or have a side hustle or any of that, right? So that's why I'm using this. I'm using what I use. But then lastly, let's end it with this. For each day, are we together? Remember, it's a 30-day content calendar. For each day, give it a hook. A hook is something that draws people in. Have you ever seen a video, a social media post that says, what is hook now? You won't believe what happened yesterday. Half of the time, you usually click next a bit to see what really happened, right? Many times when you see a post that says, you won't believe what happened, you too, you will not click, it's true, what happened yesterday, right? That's what we call a hook. Something that draws people in to your post. So you ask it to, for each day, you should give each day a hook. Hook is number one. Next, you should give it, you will not give it the format. Give it a format. So the format could be text post, text now, long text, the way Facebook posts used to be just long text. Or you could say carousel. Carousel now, those posts that slides like this. Or video. So it should tell you which one should you post today. Today should it be a video, tomorrow should it be a carousel, the other day should it be a text. And then lastly, a key point and a call to action. A call to action is after people have read your post on social media, what should they do with it? Have you seen posts that say follow for more? Like this post if it made sense to you. Share this with somebody who saw this. Link in my bio for you to get this. Link in the comments. That's what you call a CTA. Never post on social media without a CTA. It's psychological. Once people see it, there's a call to action. They automatically are drawn to doing that. 50% of people, once they see a call to action, they follow it. So your social media content calendar should have a CTA for each day. A call to action. After reading the post, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to follow you? Do you want me to like that post? Do you want me to comment? Do you want me to save? Do you want me to share? Do you understand? So I will go over it again for those of you who missed it so that we can move on to Lovable. Then we'll see if we can do a video very quickly. So act as a content strategist, a viral content strategist. You put your platform. So Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever platform. Create a 30-day content calendar for my brand in this industry. You are the one who determines the industry. And then this is my audience. You determine your target audience too. Then I said mix these content types. Educational, 40%. Storytelling, 25%. Engagement, how many percent? 15%. Promotional or sales, how many percent? 10%, then personal 10%. And you now say for each day, give me the hook, the format, so whether it should be a text, a carousel, a video, the key points, and a call to action. And then click. Then let it start building. It's as simple as that. There are many other things you can do. You can have, there's no time. Is there Claude on this page? Let me show you. So on Claude, I don't have to put this from scratch. There's something we call a skill on Claude. I just build it, put this prompt. Of course, the prompt is longer because I like details in my prompt. Very long. And then every time I need a carousel, or I need a post for Facebook, or I need a post for YouTube, or I need a video script, I just tell Claude, and it will drag from that prompt I've already given it under skills. So I don't have to type this every time, actually. Do you get? Another thing you can also do is, without having that skill on Claude, you can tell this your AI now, save these settings I gave to you. Every time I need a social media post, follow this pattern. And it will always give you, it will add it to your memory at the back end and keep using it. But for Claude, it's easier, the skills is easier. Let me see if I can. Let me show you some skills I have on my Claude on my phone. If somebody can just read it, so I can show you an idea of what it looks like.
Please, if you came for choir audition, yes, please meet Sammy at the back. He's one waving his hand. If you came for the choir audition, yes, you can join him at the back.
So he says I have 5 more minutes, so let's go. Let's go to Lovable. Let's go to Lovable. We'll just do, okay, so we'll just do 2 things. We'll build a website very quickly and we'll do a video very quickly. Is that okay? Is that okay? So before you do your video, please, everybody, have the picture you want to use. If it's yourself that you want to be the main character in the video, have a picture of yourself down so that when we start, you don't delay. Are we good? Let's go to Lovable. Just go on Google and type Lovable. It will show you the website so that we can be fast. There's also Durable. So if you don't like Lovable, you feel it's overcrowded, it's too popular, you can also try Durable. Lovable. Have you all Googled it? Have you opened the website? It should be lovable.com or lovable.co. Let me check again. Lovable.dev. Lovable, and these guys. I prefer to sometimes build my website on Claude itself. Claude and ChatGPT can also build websites for you. But for the ones that are more aesthetically pleasing, Lovable, Durable. Lovable.dev. Have you opened it? If it's requiring you to log in, just log in very quickly, and then we'll just do it quickly. Okay, man. Lovable.dev. Sign in. Fill in, I think, your email and password, and all of that. You can even build an app with AI. We can do that in 5 minutes, but we won't do that. My time is up. They will lynch you. .dev, DEV. Lovable.dev. That's all. Yes, Lovable. Lovable. Lovable.dev. Then maybe I'll give you one prompt you can use to build an ebook on or produce your own course on AI, maybe, if they give me time. Lovable.dev. Are we there now? We are all there. Have you all signed in? Because you need to sign in for data. They need to have your data. Data is the most expensive thing currently. Have you all signed in now? So that we can build together. That's why. So before we get it, why the rest people are signing in, have an idea of the kind of business website you want to build. Do you understand? For example, when I was doing this AI course, I did it intentionally. We built, for the marketing. The landing page I used for marketing and to run ads was built on Lovable. What we built in class, all of them built. One of my students from Johannesburg built a kiddies yoga training website on Lovable. And as at yesterday, she had already bought the hosting name, the domain name, and it was live already. She has already started marketing with it. They take time. And even the domain is not expensive. I think $11 or $13 if you want .com. If you want .xyz or any of those random things, it should be like $2 in a year or so. And you hosted it and your website is live. So you don't need to. Okay, no, Uncle Papa. It's not the complicated type that Uncle Papa used to build. It's just something for your business to have presence first. Do you understand? Or a landing page. Maybe you want to sell something, you want to run ad. Instead of you getting somebody. And also people pay about depending on how you negotiate, about $100 to $300 for you to build a lovable website for them. So have you all logged in now? So lovable.dev, Abi. So now let's build a website. Everybody, have you all ideated the kind of website we want? Remember, conceptualization. What kind of website do you want? Let me hear from some persons randomly. If you want to share. That reminds one of my. I entered, they will not allow us close. In that our AI training, somebody built an AI fashion assistant for businesses in Europe, connected it to an agent, and people have already started paying $50 per usage for that AI fashion assistant. You can build almost anything with AI. You just need to have the concept in your head and then know the right tool to build it with. That's all. But what most people do is that they gatekeep. I don't know what they are keeping the secrets for. So that's part of the reasons why I just collated a list. The exploration will be up to you. But just first have the exposure. Just first know that this tool can do this and then just explore by yourself. You'll be amazed at the things you can build with AI. I wanted us to do a chatbot, but there's no time. Lovable, Abi? Any other person? What kind of business? Somebody said a fashion business. Any other person? What kind of website do you want to build? Media. What kind of media? Okay. One more person. No get business when I want to do website for. I mean, at the English way they speak. I say I'll go Uncle Papa way. Sir, gadget selling, right? Amazing. So let's go. I'm not going to follow this CTOT rule for people, so that people will not say it's my prompt that caused it. You've all logged in. Is your lovable looking like this? Yeah. Everybody, is your lovable showing? You say no. Lovable. You can integrate Lovable into Claude and into your ChatGPT, which is what I do. There's something we call connectors on Claude. Same thing on ChatGPT. All the apps that you already have accounts on, you go to the back end and connect. So for example, my Gmail, let me show you. My Gmail is connected. Is open, Abi? Okay, I'm coming. My Gmail is connected to, let me show you all the connectors I have on Claude. So all I need to do is to tell Claude, create a website for me on Lovable that does this. I don't have to go and prompt Lovable. I've already connected it to my Claude. Claude knows about me based on the memory I put at the back end. And then he builds it. So there's connectors. Let me show you. So these are some of my connectors on Claude, right? I'll just give you some. I'll tell you what they do very quickly. So I have Apollo.io. Apollo.io is an AI tool that allows you collect leads. You know what leads are now? A potential customer is what we call a lead. So for example, I have a business support agency, and I basically work with clients in North America, right? And then maybe in the UK sometimes. UK people can be stingy sometimes. So North America, so Canada, the US. And so I scrape on Apollo.io. It helps me find every day. Claude delivers it to my DM. 100 businesses that will potentially work with me. That already saves half of my problem, right? Then when I connect it to Zapier, there's no time for that, I would have showed you. I connected it to Zapier, so Zapier will now go and send all of them emails as me. Every morning they do that, every morning. So I can't lack potential clients. Do you understand? It's just as easy as that. So you don't even need to have connected it to your Claude. You can just go to Apollo.io, put in your details, and then the email of anybody in the world can be gotten from on Apollo.io. You want to apply for a job at a particular company, you can find the owner of the company or the recruiter in that company from Apollo.io and send them an email pitching yourself. You didn't get that? Apollo, APOLLO, or Hunter.io. There are two different websites, but they do the same thing. Apollo is better though. That one. APOLLO. You can get clients or the email of anybody in the world. it can give you a list of clients. So for example, you own a cake business. You must have a target audience. So say your target audience is school owners in Benin City. Apollo will scrape the email and contact details of all the school owners in Benin City for you to reach out to them. Give me my clap, give me. So that's Apollo.io. So because I connected it to my cloud, of course the pro version though, because I connected it to my cloud, I've already given it an action based on with Cloud Co-work. So it does it every morning. So I cannot say I don't have clients because I have 100 people to reach out to and to convince. Do you understand? Let me give you other things that are connected to this cloud before we build, just so you can see. There's Gamma. Gamma, okay. Apollo and Hunter.io, there.
Do you know what that means we can use to generate leads, like using ChatGPT?
Using ChatGPT, yes, just give it as a task. Generate leads for me. Well, ChatGPT hallucinates a bit more, so I'll suggest Claude. Right? So you put it on Claude. Claude AI, you can just download the app on your phone. So Claude does better with those details. No, that's an agent. You know, I told you an agent is an AI that does something on your behalf. That automatic partner, there the agents be. So you build an agent on Zapier, so you can go and research on that. Zapier, Z-A-P-I-E-R. So this one now, you just tell it, scrape, generate leads of 100, whoever is your potential. Let's go to the school owners in Benin City who need so and so services. It's to generate all their contact details. Remember, you can be more detailed, so you can say generate their emails, social media links, and phone numbers if available. So what some of my clients do, if they go on Upwork, they don't have connects to apply for a job on Upwork. They go and scrape the list of those people that posted the job and message them on WhatsApp on email, so they don't have to go to Upwork to apply. But okay, let's go back. I was showing you first before we go on. I was showing you connector. So things you can connect to your AI. So I have Apollo, I have Gamma, I have my Gmail. So it automatically replies to my Gmail. I have priority listing, so it knows the type it can respond to, the type it cannot. So sometimes if my Gmail is messy, I just tell it, clear up my Gmail, keep the most important things, remove the unimportant things. So my Gmail is connected. There's Google Calendar, so it reminds me of all my meetings. There was one test in class I missed. I almost missed. It was by 8 p.m. and the deadline was 12 midnight that day. It was Claude that reminded me that the deadline for this test, and in my school, if you miss a test, 50 euros. So I said, so he now told me that if you have a test that the deadline is this midnight. It was Claude that reminded me because it's connected to my Gmail and our assignments are sent to our Gmail. Do you understand? So then there's I'm just trying to show you because of time. We can't explore so much. Your Google Drive, you can connect it. Lovable is here. My make.com is here because of my agent. Zapier is here because of my agent. The script is here also. HeyGen is here because I use HeyGen to create videos. But HeyGen generates better with the paid version, and I don't want us to do that. So we'll use Google Flow today. There's Indeed, there's Microsoft, there's Notion, there's Upwork. I apply for my jobs on Upwork with AI. I don't apply by myself. That's story for another day. So have you all opened Lovable now? So because I don't want us to be dramatic, just say build, either you want a landing page. So a landing page is a website that is just one whole page from top to bottom. Do you get? It's just one page. It doesn't have home, about. Uncle Papa, am I correct? It doesn't have home, about, all the different contact or services, all those things. A landing page is just, have you ever gone to check a course, maybe a social media ad that was running, you clicked on it, you just see a long website. That's what we call a landing page. And currently, Facebook doesn't allow you run ads except, especially website related or link related ads without a landing page. So you can do that for free instead of paying somebody. Do you understand? So just direct them there, then connect your seller at the back, and you are getting your money from the ads on your own. So Lovable. So just say if you want a landing page or if you want a website, so it will be up to you. Build a website for my business, then give it the context of who you are. Go on. Everybody, go on your Lovable. Build a website for my business. I am a this that does this. I sell this. Just give it as much detail as possible. Sometimes what I do is, if I already have my business documents on my phone or my laptop, I upload it and say build a website for this business that I uploaded, so that it saves me the time. So everybody, let's build. Whatever business you run, it's generated in less than 2 minutes. But of course, you will need to keep tweaking and correcting some things because you don't accept the first thing every time. So give it as much detail as possible, please, so that you don't waste the tokens. So in AI, most of what you use to do stuff on these tools is what we call credits or tokens. And for the free version, you have a limited number of tokens per day or credit per day. So that's why I spend so much time with my prompt, so I don't waste the token. Do you understand? So if you can get it right from your prompt from the very beginning, even the free version is enough for you to build anything that you are building. Do you get it? So build. Just make sure you give it as much context. I sell this. I want to. The website is for this. These are my services. This is how much I charge. Whatever. If you can also upload your picture there, upload it and say this is my picture, because you know websites that have pictures close more sales than websites without. People feel like especially business websites, if they can see a face there, it helps them feel like there's that relatability. So if you can upload your picture, you can also use. And the beautiful thing about Lovable is you can use this website as it did now. You can just put on your bio, and people can keep using that to access your details. The only thing is you've not put how they can pay. So if you don't have a link that they can pay through, you can say chat this number for sales or for whatever. However you close sales. Normally, ideally, you just create a profile on Seller. How many of you have heard of Seller? SELAR or Nestuge, which of them? Nestuge, NESTUGE. So with Nestuge or Seller, I receive payments for over 190 countries in the world, and they send it to me either in Naira or in USD, depending on what I want. So it's not an AI tool, it's just a normal. So, but usually what I do is I build on Seller or Nestuge, and then connect the link. They'll give me a link, put it on the website. You just type it to Lovable. Put this website for sales. Put this link for people to send me payments, and it will include it. You can also put your WhatsApp link. Do you know how to generate your WhatsApp link so people can chat with you on WhatsApp? Do you know how to do that? So once they click on that link, it sends them straight to your WhatsApp DM. You know how to do it, Abi? Okay, no. You can also do that, so that after it has built this website for you, you now copy that link. I'll show you now. You now copy that link and just say, add this link for people to chat with me on WhatsApp. So on that website, as it is now, once they click on chat on WhatsApp, it takes them straight to your WhatsApp. You just go to wa.me for those who want to generate WhatsApp links. Put in your phone number and it automatically generates it for you. You can also give it a message if maybe there's a message you want them to say, so that it's not just random hi you are getting. Let me show you. I'm teaching many things. I'm trying to condense a lot at the same time. So wa.me if you want to create a WhatsApp link for them to chat with you directly. It's still loading. Okay. Or you just say WhatsApp link generator, WhatsApp link. Just type WhatsApp link on Google to show you the website. And then you just follow the steps. So for example, it's showing this for you to create a WhatsApp link. I just put in my phone number and the message I want them to type when they are chatting me up, and generate. So anybody who clicks that link types, I automatically get a message. So this is different from Lovable. I'm just showing you for those if you want to connect WhatsApp to your website. That's what I'm saying. So Lovable, have you finished building? It's for WhatsApp. Say you want to have a link so that you don't have to give everybody your phone number every time. Just say, click on this link to chat with me on WhatsApp. Just type WhatsApp link on Google so that it's easier instead of giving you a website to cram. Lovable, have you finished building? You are done. Let me see what you built. We can change the colors, we can change the fonts, we can change the output. Oh, you want to ask questions? You never built. Yes, let me see. Okay. So you sell gadget. What kind of gadget? So that they know what kind to buy. You get write as many as you can write, or maybe you can group them. So you can say such as laptops, earpieces, phones. Put all of them so that we don't have to keep repeating the prompting. Do you understand? Anybody? I can check what you are doing very quickly. Mrs. Pikes. So you should have been building it very quickly now. You don't build finish. Oh shit! This is so nice. This is your brand color. This purple. Wow. So her own is. Hers is already ready. Aduni Petit, and it has created AI images of this kind of styles that she can do. signatures. So he has her services: natural hairstyling, bead hairstyles, knotless braids, cornrows, birthday hairstyles, all details. So anybody can come here to chat. You're gonna put the prices too. Amazing. So she has not wasted her free prompt like this now. She has put the price so that once you come to the website, I know right from the beginning if I'm going to work with you or not. Instead of having to now be pricing. You know, there's a way your brand looks more touche if you have a website. You will not have clients that will price you too much. They will know that for you to have a website, they will not know that you use AI to build it. They will think you paid somebody. So has the pricing and then all the pictures of hair that she has done using AI too. Simple. You even have testimonials. Amazing. Then a link for them to chat with you to reserve FAQ. Oh my, this is amazing. Her Facebook link is here, her Instagram is here, WhatsApp phone number is here, her location is here. Okay, she's the wife of it. Sorry, that is cheating. That is cheating. Okay. I'll find somebody else. If you built yours, can I check it out? Okay, please let me check it out. Okay. So you say you've not told it to build a website for you. Start building a website for. So you must tell the AI what to do. So you say build me a website for, then you can now give it all the other details. Anybody, let me check what you are doing. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, it's asking you to choose. It's still building, it's not done. It's asking you a question. Which design do you want? This or this? No. It's asking you a question. So that's the thing. The AI is thinking alongside with you. Once we've concluded now, anybody else? That's one thing I really love all these AI tools for. It shows you the ideation process so that if it's not going the direction that you want, you can stop it and then reassess or redirect. So yours is still loaded. It's telling you what it has. Fragrance business, Abi? Yeah. Oh, I like your colors already, sir. Oh, this is so nice. So I say you don't do this thing before. You've done this thing before. You've done this thing before. This thing is too clean. You've done it before, Abi? Oh wow. So he's saying your brand deserves a brighter gate to the world, and the name is Bright Gate. So the AI just ideated the copy by itself. At the top of the screen you see call, so meaning that if you click here it takes you straight to the phone number to call. Then book a free consultation, 5 years experience, 40 brands gone, 100% client. It will give you all the copy. You know what copy is now? The text, the content for your writing. And then a lot of people always add FAQs. Let me see if he added this one. So he has the address, the phone number, to chat on WhatsApp, and then it even added testimonials. This is amazing. So you're a tech guru like this one. Or you just need to click yes, publish. But I want all of us to be on the same page before I get to that publish. So I'll show you how to publish and how to share the link. Oh, you even use the laptop. You don't go far. Are you serious? Can I see that image? Okay, that's a map. Oh, 3D. Oh my God, this is amazing. You don't build it here. Serious. This is amazing. It looks like AI Studio, Google AI Studio. That's so nice. Okay, sir. Let me check this. Oh, this looks good. I feel like they should clap for you, but they can't see what I'm talking about. This is so good. The color, is this your color or it selected a color for you? Wow. So you can order in bulk. See, one thing I like about it is it's already helped them trust you. So you say how we purify. I'm sure you didn't write that, but the AI added how you purify so that anybody who comes to the website, they want to buy water from him, you can already trust that they purify their water. The AI added it by itself. Do you understand? 60 cl, 6 stages of purification. Wow. So it shows all the different stages from borehole to sachet, blah, blah, blah. Added AI pictures of your lab. Abi, are you the one that added this picture? Added AI picture of your, then a price list, your phone number, location, opening hours. This is amazing. This is really, really, really amazing. Please, don't delete this thing or save it or we can use it. We'll just publish very soon. But I just want to have more persons covered. Then we'll publish. All of us will publish together. And then we'll post on social media. How do we add a domain name? Okay, I'll come to that. They won't tell me that my time are finished. We'll not do video today. Oh, this is nice. I like this. So she said Edo language, right? Look at the copy that the AI gave her in the headline. Speak the language of your ancestors. It's so nice. I like it. It says Benin Kingdom since forever. Instead of saying since 2015, since 1990, the AI wrote its own copy. That's how to save yourself time. Do you understand? So even for social media, you can create something like this for yourself using, oh God, let me not give you too much tools. Let me leave it. So Mama, this is nice. Oh, you are not done yet. I am a native Edo tutor. Oh wow, this is nice. This is really, really nice. We'll publish that in Mama. Don't delete it though. One more, okay. Then we'll just publish so that we can go to do videos. Oh, this is lovely. It's a pharmacy company. So cool. Yes, ma. Oh, is this your picture? You gave it your real life picture. And the AI added, should I should have. But it's nice. You know the funny thing? You can have blurry pictures that you took on your phone or that you took in 1960, whatever, and use AI to brighten it. Should I share the prompt with you? Mama, this picture, we can make it professional. So some of you who say, oh, I'm not on LinkedIn because I don't have a headshot. You know what headshot is now? From head to shoulder, your head and your shoulders for LinkedIn. So that it look like I wear suit, I wear glass, I look smart. You can build it with AI. And it will look exactly like you, but depending on your prompt. I give you the prompting now for image generation. People will say it's too long. So because this picture now that Mama puts, we can make it sharp, bright, 8K. It will be exactly the way the website is. You took it on your phone, oh. And you're not going to change anything. You are not turning your hair to yellow or anything. It's just to brighten this picture. So we can actually do this. But this is so nice. Even me, I won't buy. It's not basic. You know why? The industry doesn't need too much drama. That's why. It's not basic. Don't worry. I've been doing this for a while. I know. The industry doesn't need too much drama. So for some of you, for some of you who are freelancers, is there anybody that's a freelancer or like you have a skill or something, you can build a portfolio website also. So instead of you, have you heard of portfolios before? Instead of you to now have to say, what do I have to put in my portfolio? I do have to say, don't stress yourself. God will love it. We'll ask it to build a portfolio website for you, but tell it who you are and what you do. I'm a photographer with this, I'm a this. If you need to have, if you have samples of what you've done before, so you are a video editor or you are a virtual assistant or something, if you have screenshots of what you've done before, add it. Ask it to add it to your portfolio, include everything, and ask it to build specifically a portfolio website for me to attract clients in so and so country that will work with me. Give it exactly what you want. That you don't need to rack your head. So anybody who works for your your portfolio, instead of always generating from scratch, just share them the link. Nobody needs to know that it was free or it's not free. Do you understand? So you can build. I think that's what he did, a portfolio website actually. That's what this is. You don't even know that that's what you did. How to sell on seller?
We take his phone. Hello, everyone. We are going to take a breather. Okay? Yes. We have our other guest. He wants to quickly talk to us. His own too is very important. How you can make money from generating video content on YouTube. Yes. So she's going to come back to give us the prompt for creating videos.
Just the prompt.
Just the prompt and the platform. Please let's celebrate. Let's celebrate the remote. Let's celebrate the remote work queen. Did you learn something? Please, what do we say to the remote work queen? That was amazing. That was amazing. Yes, so yes, so that's so much value. We've been getting a lot of feedback and comments from the YouTube live. So yes, it's live, so you can go back and watch it. Okay, so after this, two things. We are going to have a community where all of us can join. This same set of speakers are going to be on that community. Yes. And they are going to provide support for everybody. Also, we are running two courses. There's a master class for devs that Amos Pikins is running. I'm saying it to those who are watching online and those here. There's a master class for full stack development. It's running from January to December of 2027. It's running for the entire year. Yes, so you will see more of the content. We'll put it on the community. That's the pricing and all the plans and everything. We'll put it there. Then she has a course too. Is the course running currently? Your course.
So we have two courses. We have the End with AI course where we cover 17 modules, different things you can do with AI, from the languages to video to apps to agents to all of that, and then how to monetize. That's separate. Then we also have Future Work Academy where you learn 12 different digital skills at once in one academy. Virtual assistance, community management, social media management, IT support, tech support. AI is also embedded as one of the classes. Lead generation, telemarketing, all of that in one course. Those are two courses. You can choose any one that
Okay, so because I saw somebody, yes. So the next person that's about to come up, we call him the media bishop. Yes. Yes, we call him the media bishop, and he's the international media director for Church of God Mission Global. Please, with a standing ovation, let's welcome Director Osagiato Ezewige, aka Osaji. Please, let's welcome him. More. Let's give him a round of applause. More of that. Thank you.
All right, praise the Lord. The media bishop. Hallelujah. All right, quick one. I won't waste your time. I'm going to quickly go into some of the things that I need you guys to know. How many of you are members of Church of God Mission? Any branch? If you are a member of Church of God Mission, you should be the first person partaking from this. If you are a Christian, also raise up your hand. Okay. As my name is Osagiato Ezewige. I've been in the media field for 25 years. Paid job. I started receiving salary from 2003. 203. Yeah, that's when I started getting paid for my media work. All right? Anyway, I won't take your time. Mr. Sammy Amos, Mr. Parkin. That's my, what is that? That's my boy. All right. He came for NYC to come and join me in the media. Yes. I've mentored a lot of people in the media world, outside here, in Benin. I've had my time to train as a media editor in London. Actually, I have a master's in digital media from London Metropolitan University. I have a diploma from New York Film Academy. I've done a lot of seminars in Vegas. You know, I've attended seminars around the world. All right? the only place I have not been to is Australia. I will go there. It's far away. They say that 3 days, now they reach there.
Okay, if you're in choir and you want to start rehearsals, they are meeting at the Bishopric building. Please join them quickly. Or
okay, well, before you join them, let me quickly say this. Then we'll continue for those who are leaving, the choir members. Favor, you're hearing me? Okay. There's a. How many of you have Telegram here? Telegram is like WhatsApp. If you don't have, download one because it's going to help you. I'm going to say this because of the choir people that are leaving, right? If you have Telegram, open it. If you don't have, go to your Play Store, download, or your app store, download one, Telegram. I have a reason why I say you should download that Telegram, right? There is a group on the Telegram that we set up. As you know, we set it up as, they say charity begins at home. We set it up as a CGM media group, right? Let me quickly get there. Okay, if you are on your Telegram, if you are downloading it, please download it and search for CGMI follow. CGMI follow. Favor, okay, you have it on the screen. Thank you, Favor. Download it. You probably, if you are there, if you find it, raise up your hand. CGMI follow. Just type it like you are searching for a name or like you search, right? If you are not there, please download it. If you want to download it later, it's also okay, but it is better for you to download it now. Right? You are there. Please click on the follow button and follow that group. CGMI follow. If you want to make money on YouTube, I'm here for you. All right? Sammy, I've given you clue. My lady here, has also given you all tools for you to generate pictures, videos, and all that. I have my young man there, also my boy, Usagi. He would come up later to give you some tools to generate videos, right? Generate videos. Every tools that Tech Prophetess told you, I'm the media bishop. That's the prophet. Anyway, every tools that they told you, right, is what you are going to use to make money. It's not just to create one thing for yourself or the other, and don't play with it. This, what we are having here is serious. People pay for it. Go online. They want to teach you just how to tune your pictures. They ask you pay 2,000 naira, pay this, pay that. If you want to know this, if you want to do this, if you want to do this, pay so and so. We are here as CGM members. We want to give it to you for free. Right? We want to give you this stuff for free, right? Because they say, buy the gospel, my pastor is here, and sell it not. We have bought the knowledge. We will not sell it in the church. We will give it for free. Yes. All right. Are you there? Please follow that YouTube, Instagram follow. The reason why I want you to follow it is what we want to use to monetize you on YouTube. Is what we want to use to monetize you on YouTube. Sorry, remind me put this thing on vibration. It's what we want to use to monetize you on Facebook. No, on YouTube, I mean. Because YouTube is faster for you to monetize. I won't lie to you. So I won't dabble into TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and all that. Facebook have is one kind of algorithm now. If you do too much, they block you, or they bring your Facebook down. If you miss one or two things in your Telegram, if your Telegram is connected to your Facebook, you know that if you misbehave on Telegram, they will block your Facebook. It's Facebook that will block it. They'll suspend it, right? They'll just suspend it for no reason. You'll be wondering. So let's do YouTube for now. All right? Okay, so how many of you have followed? I can see it here. I'm not seeing the people that have followed. How many of you have followed? You follow? Huh? The Instagram. I mean the Telegram. Join. Have you joined? How many of you have joined? The rest of people have not joined. Why? Anyway, join for your own good, right? If you don't want to make money now, maybe in the future you want to make money, join this group. For those who are online, please join this group, and I will tell you what we will do with this group. It's as easy. These are my brothers, these are my sisters, everybody, my brothers, my fathers are here and all that. Right? Now, the content tech prophetess have given to you all, right? Some of you will create content later from this place. She's going to show you how to generate video. My brother there is also coming up to show you how to generate videos, different videos that you can use, right? Then secondly, I know when I did a video for advertising for this workshop, I said, even though you are a mechanic, come. Whatever you are, come. You'll be able to generate or do something with AI to increase your productivity. So whatever you do, right, there is AI that can help you out. ChatGPT is one place to start. If you are a mechanic, tell him that you are a mechanic, auto mechanic. This is what I do, this. That's a place to start from. AI is not coming to take anybody's job. It's just coming to enhance you. It's to help you work faster. Not, or you don't even leave all the work that you will do with your hand for AI. You won't be able to do it. There's a certain heavy lifting that you need to do with your brain, not AI. Right? So, those heavy lifting, please, you need to continue to train your brain. My father in the Lord, Archbishop B.A. Idahosa, he said the best place you can invest your hard-earned money in, the best place, not cryptocurrency, not bank, not investment, or one investment for one thing or the other, not MMM, not blockchain. The best place you can invest your hard money, your hard-earned money in is, I will tell you for free. I would have said everybody that wants to know the best place you can invest your hard-earned money in for you to continue to make money until you die. Good news. Collect 5K. Make I talk am. Abi? Collect 5K for everybody. So that if I tell them, because they will make money till they die. So I want to know. Everybody, some people doesn't want to know that. That guy doesn't want to know. You don't want to know. Okay, for the benefit of those who want to know. All right? Archbishop said, the best place you can invest your hard-earned money in is your brain. This is the place you can invest your hard-earned money in, your brain. Right? You know, if you buy clothes now, this was not the clothes I was wearing when I was small. Right? It's fade. I don't even know when the shirts I wear when I was 10. I can't find them now, it's gone. But the knowledge my mom and my dad gave me how to use spoon to eat is still with me. The knowledge of seeing your senior and say, good morning, sir. It's a knowledge, is still with me. Till today, if I greet some people, they would respect me. Right? My mommy pick up my hands, hold me, teach me how to walk. That's why I'm walking today. It's that knowledge I'm still using. You understand? So knowledge is power. I'm not here to preach. Knowledge is power. See, the knowledge you are getting from here, from my colleagues here, is the best thing that can happen to you. And time is money. You are spending time here is money. Because you can exchange time for money any day. You can exchange time for money. The time you spend in working for someone, they are paying you for your time. Abisa. Every time you spend in your workplace, they are paying you. If you spend time in my office, I should pay you. Right? So know this, that every minute you waste is your hard-earned money you are wasting. Every minute you use for something that is not productive, you are wasting your money. All right? So let's put this time in check. Right? Because this is the time you will spend to make money. You exchange time for money. It's clear. Abi? You exchange time for money. So that time, if you spend it on YouTube automation, do one or two things on YouTube, you will be making money because you have spent time to create. So that time is important. And don't procrastinate, please. That one is like, a rock standing in your success. Big rock standing in front of your success. That procrastination. Oh, I will do it later. As my tech prophetess is talking, my prophet is talking, you are saying, okay, he said I need to write them down. You are saying, I will go and watch the video later. My brother, that is the problem you have of going to go and do it later. That later, my brother, that's what separates a lot of people to say, oh, that guy, me and I go school. Now me and I go school, but in day up there. But now you want to go school. Time is given to, God gave everybody time. Right? God gave everybody time. Immediately I graduated from school, I started doing some media work. That is in 2001, 2002, 2000. I left University of Benin the year 2000. I graduated. So I started doing the work I needed to do in media because I have a passion for that media work. I started doing that media work. I started learning. In just 2 years, I monetized. In just 2 years, I monetized. They started paying me as a editor in the Hausa World Outreach. I became one of the senior editor. Before later, I became the director of the place. Right? See, so if you want to monetize on YouTube, spend time. You say 2 years, it might be. But if you spend 2 years in putting your things together, the sky is your limit. 2 years is huge. But the era of ChatGPT, of AI now, you don't need to spend 2 years. You understand? You don't need to spend 2 years to monetize. It's for you to have an idea of what you do and hit the road. My prophet, Mr. Sami, if you check his TikTok handle, is what he does every day. That's what he put up there. He just decided to do. I also said, if you are a mechanic, come. If you are a mechanic, AI can help you. AI can help you one way or the other. Because of the work that you do, or you feed it. Say, how do I improve on I have this mechanic workshop, this, that. Give him all the information. The more information you give to these AIs, the better it performs well for you. The better it give back. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measure. If you give sparingly, you reap sparingly. You know, you give small, now small you collect. If you give big, you collect big. So when you are prompting those AI, give him enough information. If you give him enough information, it now look as if you are the one writing it, but AI is just polishing it for you. You don't package the shoe. You don't build the shoe. AI just the shiner. You know, AI just the shiner. You go shine and give you. You can't shine. Well, now you get the foundation. Some people don't want to give AI some foundation, but you just say, okay, build me this. Fine, it will build you, no wahala. But if you want in-depth, give him more information. So if you're a mechanic, you can just easily just put things in. What you do, please, I want to grow this business. It will give you more information about that. My tech prophetess, you can always see her. She tell you how to prompt it well. Prompt it deep so that it can give you deep things. You dive into the deep so that you can get the deep things. If you dive in the shallow things that you still get. That's AI for you. I'm just trying to make sure you understand this AI thing. This AI thing is very exciting. First time ChatGPT came out, they just quickly just told, I told a friend of mine, he said, hallelujah. If you see the way the person was thanking God, good news. That was like 2 years back or something. He was thanking God. He said, God has helped me today. He said, this thing was built because of me. That is ChatGPT. He said it was built because of me. He said, I don't know whether every other person is using it. I know God built it because of me. Very excited. AI can excite you very well. Okay, going back to what I was saying, right? The Telegram, right? You all follow already, you joined already. Okay, this is what we want to do with that so that I drop it before I add other things to it, right? If you are following it, right, this is what we want to do. We want to help ourselves. This hand wash this hand wash this hand. It go clean. Abi? So we want to help ourselves monetize. We'll go to the YouTube thing, so because one thing I want to tell you about YouTube is that follow a niche. Put out something that you do every day. That thing that is you love, that you want to do. Put it. Don't look at somebody else something. Oh, this guy, they make money for this thing. I'll just go do one. My brother, every gift God has given to everybody. Gift God has given to everybody. You have a gift. And when we are talking about gift, sorry, you know, saying I'll be a media bishop. When you are talking about gift, you are talking about that particular thing God has used to bless you. You don't need practice. You don't need to go to 100 classes before you can know how to do it. You already know how to do it. It's just to enhance it that you need. Check your heart. How do you know? Those gifts that God has given you is those things that you like doing. You can do that thing without even eating. They will be calling you, but you just love doing it. You are not paid for it. You just love it. It's helping you. You just love doing it. That is the gift God has given you to profit with. Right? That's the gift God has given you to profit with. As we all follow the Instagram. So, Telegram, I be sorry. This is it. On that Instagram, Telegram page that say everybody should follow, we are going to, because on YouTube, you need 1,000 followers, right? That's first criteria. You have like 3 criteria there. The first one, you need 1,000 followers. Then your second one is your watch time. And then the third one, you must post 3 videos, at least 3 videos in 90 days. Right? So that first criteria, we'll use this to achieve it. We'll use this Telegram to achieve the second criteria too. So as you are following the group, we will post a video. Okay, bros, Abeko. Yes. Let me demonstrate. This guy is following us on the Telegram, right? Okay. Now he wants to monetize. He has a YouTube channel. You have videos that you have been posting there, and he wants to monetize. At least let him pass the first hurdle of 1,000 followers, right? We are going to try to hit a mark on the Instagram to be 2,000. We currently have 714 subscribers there, right? So we're going to pick, we have not started yet, so we are going to pick individual, like this guy now. If he has a YouTube channel, he will send us the link. We'll post it there. We'll take the, by now it's 714. If it's up to it, we'll get up to 1,000 or 1,000. We are hoping that we'll get up to 2,000, right? If we have 2,000, for instance, we have gotten to 2,000 there, and he needs 1,000 to monetize. We'll put his link. Everybody on the group will follow him, right? Automatically, he has 2,000 followers, and we are all his brothers, not be our enemy, right? So he has 2,000 followers now, right? The next one is the watch time. You need 3,000 watch time to 4,000 watch time, right? He will post a video, maybe a 1-minute video. About 2,000 people there will watch it, right? That's about a lot of time for him. Then he post another video. We'll watch, just watch for 1 minute. It won't take you anything, because you use the same 1 minute to watch other people dancing, you know, throwing leg, throwing a piano dance and all that. And you know they help anybody. They help people when you don't know. Help the one when you know. Charity begins at home. So you watch a second video, maybe a third video, automatically the watch time is increasing. And once that watch time increases, it has passed the hurdle of the second criteria. Then the third criteria is post 3 video in 90 days, which I know is that one is not a problem at all. That one is not a problem. So he has meet up, and I believe you in the next couple of weeks is monetized already. No waste time. And guess what? The people that are following him is organic. People that you are here now. And some of other CGM members that follow the group. So we are advertising it with our churches, with all CGM groups and all that. We are building it. When we get, I believe we will get more than that, close to 5,000 or thereabout. But we just started it. You know, a journey of 1,000 might start with 1 step. Start with 1 subscriber, you know. We are going up there. So at the end of the day, he's already monetized. Now, for him to continue to make money, for him to continue to make when you see his video, don't skip past it. Don't scroll past it. He's your brother. If he's, you can chat him up. Say, okay, this video that you did is not. Why can't you add this one to it? Chat him up. You don't understand? Let's help ourselves. You don't understand? They say the normal saying, together we are strong, right? Divided we fall, right? Let's come together and be strong. The reason why Nigeria is still, because that togetherness is not there. You are killing your own brother, kidnapping your own brother. It's sad that your own fellow friend will arrange your kidnapping. It's terrible. Instead of you to help, you are jealous because he has more money than you. No. Imagine the AI tools that you are using. Somebody created it. He created it and put it free on the world. We are using it free. Even the free part that he used, we don't overuse and we don't flog him. He did not close it. Right? So why can't you help your neighbor, follow, like, even comment? In Instagram, they'll say, no, TikTok, they'll say follow for follow. We'll follow ourselves. Let's help ourselves. One person cannot do it alone. Let's create people on social media that tomorrow, when Bishop Wale stand up here, Bishop Feb stand up here, he say, oh, I need new drums. You don't to make money for his, social media. I say, Bishop, don't worry. I'll send driver, may bring new drum for you. It's as simple as that. And why? Because we are helping each other. Right? We are helping each other. You see your fellow friend or your fellow Christian brother or sister on social media. You no go want even like in video. Even though he bad, he no fine. Like social media now rubbish they there. You say we will follow out, let's scrutinize social media. A lot of people know they there. Those who are not they speak English, when they speak English, when do rubbish. If your fellow person is on, you see it online, like it, comment. I like a lot of people's posts too. It might not be my feed that I want to continue to listen to, but because I know the person, I've seen his face before, it does not cost anything to give that thumb. So people are selfish. Selfish. Now free. You know they take anything come out. But if you see Davido walk just now, you will like him. In 10 naira, you know will give you. In they make more money. Why not make your own brother make more money? Because if you see him tomorrow, you can say, bros, I beg, I just need the urgent 2K there. He go give you. Because you know him. Fear go let you ask Bonner Boy or one thing, say, I beg, give me urgent 2K there. He know you. So let's build our own. Let's build our own. Those who are watching me online, you can skip back to understand what I'm saying so that you can follow. You can also follow us on our Telegram, on CGMI follow on our Telegram so that we can follow you back. You understand? But that's one of the things I wanted to put out here. Please follow it so that we can see it. Once we start, don't be left behind. Because it's from there we'll select people who say, okay, you send your link. If you don't have a link yet, please also follow people that will post their link there. It does not matter. The day you will not decide to monetize or you want to monetize, you not have the content and you want to start pushing these things, we would help you out. Right? We'll help you out. Once you send it to us, we have criteria. We would ask you 1 or 2 questions before we post it. You know that we'll just post anyhow person or if you just follow. No. Okay? Bro, sit down. Thank you. All right. For our YouTube monetization, those are the way we want to monetize your YouTube. It's the faster way you can make money online. anything that you do. Whether I'm always using mechanic because people don't want to say I'm a mechanic. Be clear. Anything. YouTube is the faster thing where you can use to make money. Right? Those who want to make money online. Whether you don't want to make money, everybody wants to make money. Just put your craft in there. Maybe somebody that will see it tomorrow will say, this guy is a big player. I don't know. I might call her. I won't get a number since. I never know. Let me call him. I come and do this thing for me. It's like that. Online is the new media. Online is the new media. If you are not online, I don't know where else you will be. You'll be in your house. And no money will not work and come and meet you in your house. Spread. And online is the place where you can spread your tentacles. Online is the place where you can push out. So, if you go there, we'll give you more information because I need to quickly round up and have another event I need to attend. If you follow us there, we would help you, give you more information on how to monetize your YouTube channel. There are details, there are some certain things that you need to do. You don't understand? That you need to use to monetize. Ask questions. We will always be there to give you answers to your questions. All right? I will want to leave now because I have other things that I wanted to say, but there's no time for me to push it hard. But nevertheless, please, you can follow me on my TikTok channel. I think Favor, you can put the TikTok channel Osaji. If you have it, you can follow me on my TikTok and my YouTube channel is OgeeLinks. I don't do too much there. I help people a lot to do monetization, right? I have other monetization channel that I just kept secret on one corner. But these are my general YouTube for different media stuff that I do. I even walk like this. I'll put it on YouTube. I'll climb down on my staircase in my office. I'll put it on my YouTube. People are watching. People are following me. Don't mind me. We still use it to make money. You don't understand? So follow me. Favor, did you see the link? Favor. If Favor there, I sent it to you on WhatsApp. All right. If Favor gets it, he will put it up on the screen. Is Osaji is OXAGEE1. All right. The other one is OgeeLinks. 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 That's on my YouTube. The OgeeLink is for my YouTube, and the Osaji one is on my TikTok. Thank you very much. God bless you. Please, my office is in Faith Arena, the headquarters. Feel free anytime. You can walk in when I'm there. Ask me question. Call me on my DM me on my social media handles. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. What do we say to Osaji? Thank you so much, sir. So, how many of us have joined the community? We've joined the so that when you are starting to do whatever, when you're starting to create, because we'll give you a prompt now. When you start creating, you can put whatever you're doing there or your YouTube link. Even if you have been doing something before, put it there. It's a mass following group. Okay? There is also a community that we are going to be joining. The link will be displayed. That's for this workshop. All our speakers are going to be there. 2 rules I would just say. When you join, please don't post ads. Don't post anything that is not concerning this event or what you are doing that's AI generated. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So don't come and tell us celebrate, I'm doing wedding. Okay, so quickly, let's just, as we round up, let's just quickly have Osage Idahosa is in the building. He's representing Bishop Feb. Bishop Feb Idahosa is supposed to be here. And again, I'm bringing greetings from Bishop Wale Ajayi. He just sent a message to say he's excited at what's happening. Bishop Feb is also excited. So let's quickly have Osage Idahosa greet the house on behalf of Bishop Feb. Please celebrate him, celebrate him.
Good evening, everyone. Sorry, good afternoon. Sorry, we've been here for so long. Yeah, it's almost night there. Yeah, so anyways, greetings from Bishop Feb and the Archbishop. I also do AI, but for video and image generation. So I use it for businesses, to scale my business, to run ads for other people's businesses, and also to run image, monetization on YouTube. So I have a couple of accounts. I have an account on TikTok that I use for image storytelling. I have an account on YouTube I also use for storytelling, and I also have an account on Instagram that I use for generations. So majorly, I work with generations, image and video generations. So we don't have so much time in our hands anymore. Our prophetess, like Uncle Saji just called her, has said a lot, but she didn't really talk about the generations. So we have a few generations that I'm going to just briefly speak on, and that's it. For your business, we have, like she said, it's all about the prompts. It's all about how you give, what you give to the LM that it gives you back. So I don't have so much time to talk about it, but we have a few: Hicksfield, Flow, OpenArt. There's so many of them we can use to make videos and images. I guess she'll come up and give you the rest prompts. But also, I'll be in that platform, and my Instagram is build.withj. So you get to see most of my generations there and my instructions on how to create them. So yeah, thank you so much, and God bless you.
Thank you so much. So he said his Instagram account is build.withj. Okay. So please just follow him. He's also an AI person. He's also good with AI and all of that. So please, let's follow him. Okay, let's have the remote work queen come and give us the last part. Please celebrate her. Very quickly, prompt, and what again? And the platform, yes. Then we'll round up.
Thank you very much. So I'll just share 10 platforms where you can generate all these images and videos. So many times you start with an image, then you can animate the image into video. So I'll just share it very, very quickly. And then just for time's sake, I will share the prompt on the group because it's detailed and it's extensive so that we can get the best out of it. But we'll just test one very quickly. So let me just give you some platforms that you can use to generate your videos. So you can start with Google, which is what he mentioned, Google Flow. So just type Google Flow on Google. It will give you the link. Did you get it? So you know all those AI videos that you see now, you can use Google Flow. So Google Flow for the free version, if you are not using the Ultra or the Pro version, I think the Pro is 7,700, the Ultra is about 28,000 per month. Or yeah. But if you sign up, they give you first 3 months at, I think 2,800 or 1,900 for 3 months. Then you can now go on to pay the normal charge. So you can try that out also. So Google Flow is the first one. You can create from your scenes to your characters to your images. They give you 10 seconds times 3. That's 30 seconds. If you don't get it, forget about it. Don't say I told you though. No. So that your video can be longer and have more stories and all. That's all. So that they don't catch me. Google is my partner, so that they don't they don't hear that from me. So we can use Google Video many times. Google Video is found in Gemini app. You know, I told you that Google has its own chatbot or conversational AI, just like OpenAI's ChatGPT or Anthropic's Claude. Google has its own called Gemini. So they have an in-house video generator there. But many times you access it with the paid version, which is about 8,900 in Naira. If you get a Google One account or a Pro version, it's 8,900 per month. So you get VEO3. It doesn't mean it's for 5 minutes either. It's still short, but you get access to that. You also get access to Notebook LM for longer, which is the one I told you that we used to create animated videos and, you know, all of that. So Notebook LM, with Notebook LM, you just upload a document and it will answer any question from that document for you. For those of you who have to read long textbooks and all, just upload the textbook on Notebook LM. It will give you a summary, summarize chapter 1, chapter 2, give me a movie about it, turn this into an audio book, anything. So that's Notebook LM. You can find it on Gemini or search for it on Google. It has its own standalone website. That's separate. So Google VEO is the second one. Like I said, it's inside Gemini. So you can do that one on a mobile app. You don't need to go to the website. So VEO3, use that one for advanced camera movements, storytelling, and all of that. I will share, maybe I'll just play some videos for you. Number 3 is Seed Dance. Seed. You know seed now, SEED. Then you will not put a second D, A and C. So Seed Dance, they put the two together. C Dance. So number what now? Number 4 is Kling AI, KLING. Kling AI particularly, I think I like them particularly because of their character consistency. They are very good with all those explosive, dramatic shots. You know, all those for time. So Kling AI. Number 5 now. You mentioned Higgsfield. Higgsfield was free for the past 2 days. I don't know if it's still free. Somebody quickly help me ask ChatGPT if Higgsfield is still free. Higgsfield is HIGGS, then field, like a field of land or something. Higgsfield AI. So just help me ask ChatGPT if Higgsfield is still free as of today. Because they gave everybody 2 days free. You can build, generate anything for as long as possible, any video of any kind for 2 days. That was Thursday and Friday. So I don't know if it's still free as of now. I've not checked. Anybody, your AI never respond. Okay. So Higgsfield AI is also really good. Number what now? Number 6 is HeyGen. HeyGen is one of my media partners. And I particularly like them because you can create AI avatars, B-rolls. You can create your own AI influencer there. So a page for an influencer. You know what an influencer does on social media now? You create yours with AI. And the person's face is consistent. Voice, you can select the voice that you want. The voice will sound like my own with Nigerian accent and everything. The look. And then if I'm explaining, we can create videos. The AI will create the back end showing somebody creating a video without you having to prompt that. HeyGen is very intelligent. Or maybe because they are partners, I don't know. HeyGen, H-E-Y, like hey, H-E-Y, then Gen, G-E-N, Hey Generator, HeyGen, H-E-Y-G-E-N. But they are quite pricey though. So HeyGen, what's the next one? Number 7, okay. Let me give you Runway. Runway ML. Runway, that's R-U-N-W-A-Y. They are also quite good too, and I think they're one of the best, at least for free. You can start with Runway without any subscription or yeah. Runway also allows you enjoy that too. Number 8 now be 9. 8 will be Luma AI Dream Machine. Luma, L-U-M-A. Luma AI Dream Machine. So that one is particularly, all of them work that way. It's just that, you know, everyone has their strengths, right? So with Luma, it's really good for product images and storytelling, where you can, you know, those shots where you show the person, then you zoom in, zoom out. You understand what I'm saying now? All those drone shots, but it's AI that created it. So those cinematic, yeah. So it's a dream machine. So if you have like a fantasy story that you are telling, Luma AI is usually very good for that. All of them can do that though. It's just they all have specialization. Then we have Pixverse AI, Pixverse, P-I-X, then Verse, V-E-R-S-E, AI. Pixverse AI. If you're an anime lover, this is one of the best. But I think we created with VEO3 and Google Flow anime too. We made an entire anime short film with that in one of my classes. So yeah, you can use that too. So Pixverse AI, and then lastly, I'll give you Halo. Halo is also good for free. H-A-I-L-U-O. They are really good for social media content and captions too. You know, CapCut has its own AI, in-house AI too, right? So CapCut can edit with their AI. You can even prompt their AI with chatbot. So just update your CapCut app if you have CapCut. It allows you chats. So I just upload a video, tell it, highlight all the top hook-worthy parts of this video for me, and then it does that. Add captions in Chinese, it does that. Translate the voice to this. So CapCut AI is also really good. Canva AI also has video generators too. That is also free that you can start with. So Canva, you know Canva now? So Canva has an AI, an in-house AI tool that also really works well. For the prompt, I will share it on the group so that we don't take much time. I also created a material completely free. I will just share it with everybody, containing 100 AI tools across different categories. So it will cut across writing and communication, emailing, thank you so much, graphic design, image generation, image editing. So say you don't want to create from scratch, just want to edit your pictures, audio creation, voice creation, video creation, meeting. So I'm currently here. I'm in some meetings. My AI is attending those meetings for me to give me the summary, tell me all the parts where my name was mentioned and all the tasks that I have to do. So meeting and note-taking AI tools, I'll share with you. Task management, automation, AI assistant, customer support, data analysis, and social media. So it's a document I'll share on the community. So if you're not a part of the community, please join. I'll share the link. You can access it completely free. I hope you learned something. Thank you.
Please celebrate the remote work queen. Thank you so much. That's so much value. Did you learn? Good. So for us to take this conversation further, let's quickly join the group. I will just call it out, tinyurl.com /SHW. That's Simple Hacks Workshop. Let's give her a round of applause. She and her husband actually is. Yes, that's all. Very good. So tinyurl.com /SHW. That's Simple Hacks Workshop 2026. tinyurl.com. tinyurl. Tiny, TINYURL.com. The community for this event. Yes, that's to access the facilitators. TinyURL. You can put it on your browser now as I'm talking. Open your phone. Just type tinyurl.com / I sent it to them, but I don't think anybody's inside currently. /SHW 2026. 2026. tinyurl.com /SHW 2026. I want to see people joining the group. Did we get that? Okay, some persons are joining. tinyurl.com. Tiny, TINYURL.com / that slash is like this. SHW 2026. Yeah, I can see you joining. Yes. So we'll add the speakers and all the resources we spoke about is going to be available there. Please, let's just be on our feet as we close. Let's be on our feet. We have come to the end of this year's event. We'll have it again next year. By then, we'll still talk about AI. I'm sure there will be more AI tools, and we want to know all the amazing things we've been able to do with AI. In case you didn't get it, just ask somebody beside you. Okay? All right. So her account is the Remote Work Queen on Instagram and TikTok. In case you want to follow her or send her a DM, the Remote Work Queen, Instagram, TikTok. You can also follow it. Okay, to help us close this event, Reverend Charles. Let's welcome Reverend Charles. Please celebrate Reverend Charles. He's our pastor of ministry. Celebrate my Reverend. If not, they will sack me for this place. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Praise God. We want to appreciate everyone for showing up this day. It's been a great time we've had here today. Scripture says that except the Lord builds a house, the laborers, they will labor but in vain. And we know that vain is the help of man. the help and sufficiency of everyone who has put faith in Christ is the Lord himself. And so as we close this event, I want you to just spend the next few minutes to talk to the Lord about yourself and ask the Lord for his help. Ask the Lord for his wisdom. Ask the Lord for his direction. Thanking him for thus far he has enabled you, and for wisdom, insight for the days ahead of you. The labor of fools wearieth them, for they do not know how to enter into the city. But the way to enter into every city is by putting our confidence in the finished works of Christ. I want you to ask the Lord for his help one more time today. Oh, thank you, Jesus. We give you thanks and praise. Yes, Lord, all that we have heard today is fruitful in our understanding. Thank you, Jesus, for winning opportunities you are bringing us into by the gospel. We give you thanks and praise. By our mouth and our hands, the kingdom of God and its frontiers will be advanced. We give you thanks, Jesus, for all you have done for us. In Jesus' mighty name we have prayed. Amen. Thank you so much for being a part of this event this year. See you when we do it again, bigger and better. God bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.